One-on-one. I'm just saying, even one-on-one, I think the old lady could solo, which is kind of crazy work. I don't know. I'm just
King of Chaos.
I mean, clearly that was a lot of production, a lot of symmetry. Clearly, she at least listened to. They know about Biggie. Who knows who the Notorious B.I.G. is?
Well,
there's no universe. There's no fucking universe. Serious. You know who the Notorious B.I.G. is.
Well, I did start the stream like 10 seconds ago. So.
Kamui, you know who the Notorious B.I.G. is. You know who he is.
I don't know what you're referring to without
the Notorious B.I.G. Kamui, are you? What the fuck? Oh my god, you serious? Oh my god, you were like mayonnaise level of
yeah, I think that is a compliment because mayonnaise is an
instrument.
So you know that instrument. You don't know this one of arguably the second or first best rapper, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah,
Biggie Smalls. What? Do you know who Tupac is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit. All right then, fine. You might wait.
There we go.
You're in the West Coast, aren't you?
I caught that.
No, on the Northeast Coast, as far northeast as it gets.
Do you not know who Biggie is? Gosh, oh my gosh. You would get shot in New York saying that. Actually, oh my god. Oh my god, you're serious, dude.
Well, never go to
Who's
New
man
York,
is
I
this?
guess.
Rap
Oh
is
my
not
God.
my most known genre of all time. Like,
I mean,
I'll listen to it with zero issues.
No,
But my
I
main
got
genre
you.
of listening is rock and metal. So.
Yeah, but like, damn, bro, like he's popular. He's one of the, like, ooh, did you know who the Notorious B.I.G. is? Please tell me you knew. If not, it's okay.
Okay. See that?
Fuck me.
Pause. Yeah, he
Oh,
didn't know
no.
either.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh, that is hilarious. Actually, that is actually hilarious. Well, I mean, hey, I guess I can't really judge anyone. If both of you
How do we
know,
always get to stuff like this? That's in our silly antics.
You two are unique.
But you know what? No, I have the perfect segue. Speaking of rap, Killer B is a rapper. And speaking of Killer B's in Boruto Part 1 for like 3 pages. And speaking of Boruto Part 1, it was transitioned to Ikimoto. And speaking of Ikimoto, he writes Boruto TBV Vortex. And speaking of Boruto TBV Vortex, there was a chapter out recently. So King of Chaos, since we're live, go on, tell us just how much you hated this chapter.
Damn, why do we hate it? I kind of liked it. Like, not to be a contradiction.
Well, King of Chaos. We never said we hate it, but we want you to explain why you hate it.
I don't hate it. I think it was a good chapter.
King of Chaos. I mean, I feel like there's a disconnect here. I'm asking you very politely, mind you, please explain. Just go ahead. There's nothing. There's no barricades in the way. But we're open, honest people around here.
What?
Just go ahead.
Who?
Tell us how much you hate this chapter.
Well, I mean, I love it. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a good chapter. And I mean, you've read it now, right?
Yeah.
Make sure.
Chapter 30.
Okay, cool. I think that Kashin Koji, I think he's standing on business, and I respect that. He's doing everything right.
Have you been speaking to Mello lately? I noticed a particular phrase you just used there, a very familiar one.
Standing on business? I mean,
yeah, that is like wrong. Mello's catchphrase.
Oh, well, I mean, Mello probably stole it from me. Yeah. Mello definitely.
Ooh, that's some lore right there. Okay, Oodie, add that to pin messages. We'll have to ask Mello, why did you steal King of Chaos' catchphrase?
Make sure you let him know that it he definitely Christopher Columbus that shit. No, I mean,
please.
All honestly, I thought the chapter was great. I think that I don't know why everyone's thinking Kashin Koji's some type of evil villain now for trying to, save the world like he's always been. But
you know what? We should definitely get you and Mello on the podcast again.
Mello not wait, so Mello agrees with me, I'm guessing then.
No. Mello has been saying Koji's the evil villain forever now.
Well, Kamui, I was actually thinking about that earlier. I think the biggest clash of content creators would be Sage of Thick Cabs and Mellow. I think that combination would just be such a cocktail of flavors. They wouldn't even know how to interact with each other after like 5 minutes.
That would be
I don't know
really
who those
funny.
people are.
Right?
but I
We
will
should
watch
organize it.
that. Setup.
Yes.
But nah, I think it's a great chapter. I don't know if we could not like it.
What did you like most about it?
Like the fact when Koji told I mean, we're going full spoiler, obviously, right? When he told to kill off the aide to what's this? I don't know who the aide. I don't know the guy's name. He's just annoying.
I don't even know his
Mortobu?
name. Are you even a fan?
He's gonna be
You're
dead
talking
next
about
chapter. I won't
Mortobu?
have to know
We
it.
are, yeah.
So that's great news. For
After all the glaze you just gave the chapter too.
Doesn't even know his name.
Yeah, the part you
Right.
love the
Really-
most, by
His
the way.
standards for this series must
Hold
be real low.
I have a quick question. So
Yes.
if let's just say Kashin Koji goes through with this plan of killing Lord Kobu, who is pretty much a fire daimyo for the village. How much scrutiny would that bring to Konoha?
Well, I'm glad
Not
you
at all.
asked.
They don't have to do it that way.
Well, I'm just
I mean,
saying.
it's an
I don't know.
accident.
It's like, well,
I mean, he
I don't
came during a
know.
busy time. They told his ass to leave. He refused. I mean, what else can they do about it?
Well,
No one told him
that's-
to leave. What are you talking about?
no one.
Oh,
Yeah,
am
no
I-
one
am I
literally
remembering
said
that wrong?
anything to him. He literally came
Shikamaru
there.
said there's
to
an
in-
incident.
He didn't say go home. So what?
I thought he said Shikamaru. Wait, no, I thought he said there's an incident right now. We need to secure you. Blah blah
he
blah.
just
blah.
was gonna postpone
No,
it.
I don't. No, I don't think he said that. I think he was trying to, delay as much as possible because Lord Kobu was trying to, interrogate him for some reason. He needed to figure out if the Hokage was in cahoots with Boruto.
I
So-
remember all that stuff. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
specific part when they're inside the office with the interrogation scene. I could have sworn he said at some point there's a situation going on right now. Something about needing to secure. I'm looking at it now to make sure.
Hold on. Did the
Damn it,
chapter
I can't
link
read.
on top? Okay, so
I can't read.
we'll
Oh,
probably
funny,
get
I wrote
the
it right
official
down here.
Viz translation.
Yeah. You're right. It probably should wait for the
That's
officials.
translation.
It was my interpretation that Shikamaru either said, "Hey, I'm busy. There's a situation. I got to go deal with it," or he said to leave because we're busy.
Well, no, he
we need to
definitely
secure you.
did
Or is
say-
it Sai?
well,
Or is it Sai?
Well, yeah, actually, I can explain why he definitely did say to leave because his explanation was, "It's too dangerous. You need to be safe." Leaving requires him to walk by those dangerous Shinju.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't tell Kobu to go leave.
Okay.
Well,
That
I
would
would've
just make him look
asked you to
more
go to-
sus.
No, I thought he said it like needed to secure him or he needed to stay there, something like that. Because I mean, the
Yeah, he
Shinju
told
are
him
up
to
there.
stay there.
Yeah, like
That's
stay
not
put. And then guess what? And then all they see is the guy chose to go outside by himself. He said he wanted to catch some air, and he got packed.
If
I don't know, say he
anything,
wanted a smoke break or something.
if
Shikamaru
anything,
plant one on him.
it's hilarious how weirdly it was the other way around, with Kobu requesting Shikamaru get there now, and then Shikamaru's like, all right, fine, and then like in his head, he's like, oh, just wait till Kobu gets a load of this. Oh, the Mamushi clones are swarming outside my office. Looks like I can't leave after all. Ha ha.
Why not
And
do
then
that?
and then he just off screen shows up at Lord Kobu's place. So yeah.
Yeah, he could have played it that much better. I'm like, I
Exactly.
need help.
Like, what happened?
See, this is my thing. Koji's okay, unless there's a specific reason why the death of Kobu is better than this alternative, but something suggests that's not the case, considering Koji literally didn't go for the Kobu kill until it was quote unquote necessary. He wasn't trying to kill him, so I'm assuming that wasn't the best first choice. Just use Genjutsu. I don't care what C rank Genjutsu you want to use. It's working on civilian Kobu. You don't have to do anything.
Well,
You
do we
don't
know
have
if
to kill him.
Wait,
Just
do we know if he's not
Genjutsu him.
strong? Do we know if he's not strong? He could be.
Well, I mean, he's Daemon's father, so he's actually God. But aside from the fact that Inoji mind transferred him with zero issue, clearly mind jutsu work on him.
Yeah, but that's not a what you call it. The mind transfer jutsu is not a genjutsu.
I know it's not genjutsu, but the fact that mind transfer works only suggests that genjutsu is viable.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if he was the strongest Daemon, he would have just shook off the mind transfer, just like Oodie did to Ino in the lore.
Strongest Daemon? Who's pushing this rage bait, this clickbait?
Well, as Daemon's father, you would expect him to be comparable,
Exactly.
but clearly he's not. So
I'm smoking something, and it's not Pepsi.
And unless Kobu is just acting weak and letting Inojin do this, but ignoring that possibility. Yeah, like Shikamaru's C rank genjutsu, whatever he learned over his 25 years of existence, it's gonna work on Kobu. Freaking Kashin Koji. The dude is genjutsu cave tricking everybody in the world, apparently. I'm sure his genjutsu is gonna work just fine. Just like in the anime when it worked on Katasuke, or his underling Ao did in the manga.
Exactly.
Koji can do it. Doesn't need Shikamaru. Koji has the genjutsu abilities. He's shown it. Well, not shown it, but proven it off screen.
Literally didn't need Inojin at all.
Yeah, also, this whole arc, Inojin's been irrelevant.
If anything, no one even knew Katasuke was under genjutsu. It might as well have just been Koto Matsukami.
Like, literally. It's the next... No, also, Koji has a fire style jutsu comparable to Amaterasu. He literally has Mangeki level abilities.
Yeah.
It doesn't go out without being extinguished the same. I don't think that makes it the same level as Amaterasu.
I'm not saying it's literally as strong as Amaterasu, but it has comparable aspects.
Yeah. I mean, it'll burn you eventually, right? I mean, one's a million degrees, one's 1,000,001. I mean,
yeah. I mean, Koji's is too hot and fast for Victor's OP regeneration to keep up. For reference.
Damn, that is a good point.
So it's
maybe that point. Yeah, damn, that is a good point. Wait, Victor's
literally what he explains. Victor's regen can't keep up with that.
Yeah.
And then he has this freaking Koto Matsukami. Jutsu that, by the way, Naruto, Shikamaru, nobody noticed like Katasuke.
Yeah, it's crazy because obviously Koji wasn't a pushover in part 1. He took out Victor. We saw how strong Victor was in the anime, above like every Jonin, reaching up towards that Orochimaru Otsutsuki tier, as he should be, and then Koji's fodderizing him. And then he gets to Two Blue Vortex, and he is the fodder now. It feels like he can't even fight anymore, like, at all.
But it's weird, though, because it's like, again, he was confident in base.
What do you mean?
Just one-shotting Delta.
Exactly.
He beat Mamushi. Well, he hit a Mamushi with a toad. That's at least Otsutsuki level feat, right?
Koji should be able to body Mamushi, unless we seriously think Shikadai and Chocho are 4 times stronger than Koji. Do you really think that? Do you really? No, obviously.
I don't think anybody's saying that one.
But that's the problem, though, is power scaling wise, they've proven they're like 4 times stronger than baseball. They could beat 4 Mamushis with ease. Boruto is struggling with 1.
But isn't it the whole thing exponential teamwork and all that jazz? Plus,
it should be that exponential.
And intelligence. It's like, how smart you are. Like
yeah. How smart Boruto's shown to be. Yeah, I agree.
No, I mean 1 Mamushi versus like 10 Mamushis. The intelligence gets divided, right?
Well, okay. I'm glad you're bringing that up. Do you mind explaining to the audience how Mamushi has gotten no dumber since making 100 of himself?
Gotten dumber. He's getting beaten by Genin. That's pretty damn dumb.
I mean, but it's not because he's dumb. He's just getting outsped.
Man,
no. He's just being speed blitzed by Shikadai Shadow Juice.
No. It's 100% the fact that they're stupid and, they want to clump up together. So you got one person who... It's like you got a whole class. You got a mage. You got a mystic. You
have to think about it.
Teamwork.
How has Mamushi been shown to fight? One way, he sprints at you and attacks you. That's all he does. He just bull charges you, even when there's only 1. What does he continue to do?
With fire style?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, in their first interaction?
Yeah.
But
actually, yeah.
In their first fight.
Okay, yeah. In the second fight, he did the fire style. But that's a good point, though. So when there was like
13 Mamushis in only one spot, by the way. God knows how many other places. He's using new jutsu. And since splitting, he's become more strategic with finding Ada.
I mean, he's just running around, though. How's he become more strategic? He's just running around asking people, have you seen Ada?
That's more strategic than what he was doing before.
Okay, so at a certain point of stupidity, it circles back to genius.
But the point is,
kidding.
Chaos, it's not that he's being a genius, it's that he's shown no signs of being dumber, and technically has only shown signs of being smarter.
I mean,
he went from having no strategy to starting to strategize. That's only a positive increase, not a decrease.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a bad strategy at first. Just go in with 10. I mean, that's a strategy. It doesn't have to be a good one.
So you're agreeing with us.
Also, here's just another way. Here's just another way to look at it. So Koji, with 10 directions, and Shikamaru's planning, came up with a strategy to beat Mamushi, and Mamushi so far is outsmarting them. What does that tell you about his intelligence?
I think he's just overwhelming them. I wouldn't say he's outsmarting them. He's overwhelming. I mean, you got
no.
People.
They have a pre-planned strategy using future sight, and they're not winning.
What future sight's only paths you can go. It's not a guarantee which one's going to happen. And more importantly than that, Shikamaru had a plan against most people he fought, and he wasn't beating them. He lost to Tamari. He lost to that sound.
No, okay. He beat Tamari.
He didn't. He ran out of chakra. That was a real match.
Yeah. He ran out of chakra, but then also had enough chakra to hold 9 sound Jodin for like 5 minutes.
Afterwards, he had the Choji chakra pills.
Choji did not get chakra.
I mean, that's headcanon. I'm throwing out some headcanon there. I'm allowed to do that every now and then, aren't I? Yeah, headcanon. He got healed up. After a fight, your stats reset. Yeah. I mean, shoot, Naruto was exhausted after fighting Neji, right? He got his ass up and immediately went and go chase Sasuke.
No. They also showed in like 3 seconds after the fight, Naruto running around hyperactive. He wasn't exhausted.
Exactly.
But besides the point,
he was.
So when it comes to Shikamaru's strategies, like Tamari, his strategy worked. Shikamaru just lacked the reserves to keep going. But his strategies were able to beat.
Win, it didn't.
He's not fighting Mamushi right now. He's not limited by chakra reserves.
Well,
he just has a strategy.
Well, also King of Chaos. Let me stop you right there.
It's an army of 1,000.
Well, but let me stop you right there because that's not fair.
Shikanai and Chocho can handle like 4 with these. So surely, beyond Otsutsuki amplified to the max twice, now Kawaki can handle like 100.
He's not dumb either, though, right? I mean, this whole thing is he's gonna outshine Shikamaru, so he's got that early, everyone likes to call it the strategic IQ or battle, whatever you want to call that shit. He's got that too. So they're using strategy to beat these guys. They're clumping up.
I'm not gonna call Shikanai's a 2-step tactic a strategy. It's not Shikamaru, 10-step thing where he guides Tamari to the boulder to get her behind the back with the shadow. No. All he's doing is shooting shadow jutsu forward, catching him, and Chocho slaps him. That's the strategy. It's not a strategy, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Ikimoto's depiction of Shikanai's strategizing compared to Kishimoto's with Shikamaru is ridiculous how different it is. One's doing like it's move behind the move behind the move behind the move behind the move thing.
Yeah.
The other's just the 2-step combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Jura likes to gas up their teamwork, and obviously Jura's gonna marry them at the end of the series.
Hold on.
But
he praised Shikadai specifically. That means Shikadai is relative to Jura when it comes to intelligence, right?
So a newborn,
right?
That's a newborn. Yeah, what are Jura's intelligence feats, by the way?
He has all knowledge of all the planet. Chakra is knowledge, and he has chakra from everyone, right? That's what everyone's been saying. Chakra is knowledge.
Well, he doesn't
have
that.
But
who said? But who said his tree has everyone's chakra?
I mean, it said this tree can, the tree. It referenced the tree possesses, all. What was it? I want to make sure I'm not
Well,
paraphrasing wrong.
when it devours all life on the planet, that tree's not even on this planet, as far as we're aware.
Yeah,
It's in another
currently-
dimension.
Well, currently though, hasn't it already? It contains chakra information from all the people that have died. I mean, think about it. Hold up, wait, I got you. He knows about Naruto. He knows about the history of the Hidden Leaf.
He read about
About that?
Naruto
Read about Naruto when?
He
in the book.
You gotta,
I mean, yeah, because think about it.
Yeah.
He would know that Naruto's not in the village otherwise. Like, Sowenki knows that Naruto's not in the village right now. If he got Sowenki's knowledge, Jiro would have just known that.
Also, he was trying to sense for a chakra, and then he ended up finding Himawari instead.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
But I do want to remind you, King Chaos, that the Ten Tails from the War Arc and the Ten Tails that Jigen had in his dimension are two like completely different things.
I know that. Yeah, I know that not all Ten Tails are the same. I don't know where you even got that Ten Tails. But I thought that they said that Ten Tails specifically contained the genetic material of all people that had existed on. I thought they said that one specifically contained.
Not that one. It
genetic
would just be
information.
Kaguya's.
Because they didn't even get into the whole genetic blah 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 bullshit until much later, right? Until like Boruto. Yeah. So like, why would it make sense to reference that one?
Well, Amado's explaining Ten Tails. He could be explaining Jigen's Ten Tails, but he's also talking about Kaguya's backstory with Ishiki when they brought the Ten Tails with them.
He's explaining that
up there.
If the tree devours all life, then it acquires all this. This tree hasn't done that, obviously.
Okay.
Now, honestly, that Jura has some innate born knowledge coming from something. The problem is that could be from a variety of things. That could be coming from Code's knowledge. It could be coming from Jigen talking to the Ten Tails' knowledge and so on. We don't know where it comes from, but we know it's clearly not complete because there's plenty of things Jigen just didn't know.
Okay.
Also, okay.
Go ahead, Amara.
I was gonna say, since the Ten Tails, since the God Tree does absorb all knowledge and the genetic information from the planet, does all that get dispersed into the chakra fruit? And when that happens, when an Otsutsuki eats the chakra fruit and evolves, do they also gain knowledge and past awareness of what happened on that planet through the chakra fruit?
According to the hologram-looking Ishiki talking to Code, yeah.
That said, I think it is probably hyperbole in some kind of way. I don't think they get everyone's memories throughout all of history or anything crazy.
Yeah.
Not everyone's memories. I'm just saying,
but information. Like you might know general things like the history of the world type shit.
Or just
that's something.
Yeah, kind of like uploading a USB flash drive directly into your head.
You don't read everything.
You just gain the knowledge and the data of what happened. You don't actually have the memories of everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says it's crystallized.
And since Boruto is very science fiction and very, heavy into data and information, I just thought about that.
Yeah. Well, I guess going back to the Kobu topic.
Oh yeah. So I just thought to myself, I can't really get the words out.
Well,
I highly doubt that this won't bring scrutiny to the Hidden Leaf Village.
So I agree. I think if Kobu dies, they're gonna write it to where this does something bad. It's more a Koji needs it now. He needs the delay. But when the delay is over, it'll be bad, but that's okay for Koji. I see them writing that, but I think it's absolutely stupid and ridiculous and easily avoidable. Or at least they could delay it longer with the freaking transformation jutsu and a half-decent acting job.
Yeah.
Or Edo Tensei, or so many things. Like,
well, I don't know about Edo Tensei.
If they wanted to, they could. Amano can make a clone of Kobu and give it Kobu's memories. He can do that.
Well,
and they're not going to come up with that idea.
That's funny. It's a good thing I have a topic written about this. So, why isn't Koji, with his foresight, just not considering the future potential ramifications of Kobu dying here. Like, this isn't the final battle. Koji should know if this is gonna work, and or if Inojin will say no. Or, like, he should also know if Sai knows. He should know if the Feudal Lord is gonna ask about this in the future, or the Feudal Lord is probably gonna be angry about it. He should know if and when this is found out that Shikamaru and the Leaf are screwed politically, and the other daimyo might team together for World War V against the Leaf Village, etc. If Kobu doesn't die, he's gonna be extra considering Boruto enemy and his allies by extension. And this threat doesn't end here and now. Koji can't get away with this, can he? Especially the way Koji wanted it to be staged, with Kobu throwing himself off the roof. As if, bro, nobody is buying that, lol. Like, does Koji think nobody is gonna care? Does Koji not think they'll launch a full-blown, all-out investigation into this matter? Does he not realize that we're already in the midst of doing that? Even ignoring that, think about the funding! Konoha is already on thin ice, not being able to afford a door. Whatever will they do when their cash cow pulls out for hating them?
So, to answer your part of your question anyway, my assumption is that in 10 Directions, nobody kills Koji normally. And this is a Kobu. And this is a Koji acting as a singularity of fate moment to where he can't foresee what this is gonna do, and he's just using his judgment to decide to do. So that's the first part. The second is that, I mean, I would like to think he's aware of the future ramifications, considering he wasn't trying to do this from the get-go, but it's more of a, he needs time now. No, as for why, I mean, I don't really get it, because like, as far as this invasion goes, he's already done what he needs to do. Shikamaru can easily, even if he gets kicked out of it, he can still keep talking to the team. It's not going to be an issue. So it means he needs Shikamaru for the future, which then means, okay, how long does he need Shikamaru for? Meaning, how much time does he need killing Kobu to buy?
Exactly.
I feel like Ikimo's just going to write it conveniently to where it's enough time, or if it won't be enough time, that's a plot point.
Well, because that's the thing.
I don't know if Koji's considering that.
Unless Koji plans for Jura to be dead within the week, then sure, okay, fine. That's a short-term thing. That's fine. If it's going to be a month or 2 or 10, killing Kobu is just not even on the table. It shouldn't even be an option right now.
Exactly. Like Genjutsu, that you can do.
This guy's a direct op. And even though I think Koji's like partially pump faking with the whole if you don't tell people things, then things will go the way that they're supposed to, or whatever type shit he's on. I think that guy should die, honestly. Well, not.
Yeah, but you got to consider though. Who sent
this is
Kobu? The Feudal Lord, the guy who doesn't like / trust Shikamaru.
Exactly.
When Kobu's dead, what do you think he's going to do? These people are so ridiculous. Wait. They instantly assume Boruto's teaming up with the Shinju no matter what he does. They still think he's out to get the nose.
Why do you think?
You think those people aren't going to say that Boruto killed him?
Why do you think that the Feudal Lord doesn't like Shikamaru? When did they say
that? Because they mentioned it.
I thought that they said that he won't be happy or whatever, but I don't remember saying him not liking him, like having a dislike.
It was definitely some of this might be novel related memories that I have, but it was 100% implied somewhere that Ikkyo, the Feudal Lord, just likes Naruto, and that was carrying everything. Like they were not happy with the Leafage, but he likes Naruto, and that's what was carrying him for so long. And now you have Shikamaru, not Naruto, who's in bad favor for all these Boruto related things, and the getting at Shikamaru's ass multiple chapters ago.
That was the elders. That wasn't the
No, the Feudal Lord has. We've seen him do it too.
Wait, I remember. Wait. We've seen the Feudal Lord.
Yes, we've seen him on Shikamaru's ass in Two Blue.
Yeah.
When was this?
I think chapter 6. If not, then it was a different chapter.
I have not remember seeing the Feudal Lord in here at all. I remember seeing the elders, and then I remember the elders tuned in during the interrogation, and I remember.
I specifically remember Ikkyo's design looking different from his part 1. Not drastically,
Well, it was right around when Konkoro called, like, chapter, like, 14, right?
Yeah. Once or twice.
Because I'm
gonna go check right now.
I've not seen him in Tubu Vortex at all. To my best recollection. I could be wrong. But I know Udkun's foaming at the mouth for opportunity to say, well, actually, King Chaos.
So I'll start by just real quick. I've already found the elders saying that the feudal lord's mad, and now I'll separately look for.
I'll even take that. I'll take that. I mean, I'll take that. It's like Diet Pepsi. But like,
I'll start. I'm gonna post this in chat for you. I'm gonna go look for the actual feudal lord scene too.
Because I remember them saying he won't be happy. I don't remember them saying they didn't like him, but I'll take that. I mean, they speak to that guy, so obviously they know they're the elders.
One thing I am gonna say is that I would now killing Kobu, that will probably invite some sort of huge consequence for Konoha. Depending on whether what happened or what the intent was, whoever killed Kobu, whoever it is, I don't know. Actually, we see the Shinjus are up top, so they could use Mamushi as a way to pin the blame on Mamushi for killing Kobu. But Inojin's probably not gonna trust Koji after that.
Yeah.
He's definitely not gonna trust Koji after what's happened.
He will, because he wants to keep Himawari alive. He has no choice.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't have. Yeah, but it's more so like. So Inojin used mind body transfer, or I think transmission, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, body swap, whatever it's called.
Yeah, body swap, whatever. While in Kobe's body, and then we see the Mamushi clones up top, and so Koji basically wanted to end Kobu's life, and I think it was.
I saw it. Yeah. He shot him. He shot one of the Mamushi clones with the toad thing. I think we've all seen it. Right?
Yeah. I think he also body swapped one of the Mamushi clones, if I'm not mistaken. Did he?
No. He just shot one of them on the side of their face with the cheek to get them to attack, and said, "There, that'll do." Because it
was a huge.
Inojin was being a coward.
Yeah, it was very convenient for Koji.
But wait a second, hold up.
Yeah.
What's Inojin's next move? Is he gonna go tell on himself, become a traitor, and get executed?
Well, I don't.
Get his mom and whole clan disown. He's too deep. He's cahooted with the traitor board. So, and guess what? He did all this before knowing Shikamaru was in on this. So, like, he doesn't really get a pass. He did this willingly. He said, "Do you value Himawari's life?" A random toad asked him that. He said, "Well, yeah." He's like, "Well, then put your hand on him. Come with me." And then he just did it. He just did it. Like, I mean, come on. I'm sorry, but the guy, like, he's pretty damn trustworthy.
Mello would talk about how it's an impressionable child that Koji manipulated.
I mean, yeah, he is, and he is an impressionable child that got manipulated. But like, he's still. I mean, I still think he's easily able to be manipulated. He's not gonna grow up from one experience. He's just thinking, "Oh, I gotta protect Himawari from Boruto," and this guy. I mean, look, Koji's gonna get results. Their village isn't gonna be hopefully, as long as their village isn't destroyed and Himawari doesn't die. Inojin, I mean, he'll have no reason not to trust him. He held up his end of the bargain. He didn't promise anything crazy. Now, if his parents die, if Sai and Ino die, that's a whole nother something crazy. Or it doesn't work and the village is destroyed and there's just her and him left. That'd be one thing. But he's definitely still in bed with Koji, 100%. They're nice and cozy. Thick as thieves. I mean, he did all this before knowing Shikamaru was in on it. He has no defense. He's easily a confirmed traitor.
I mean, actually, yeah, he did willingly go with Kashin Koji, and he already knew the risks.
Everyone else got coerced by Shikamaru one way or the other. You could, Mitsuki, Ino, all of them. He just said, "Oh, gotta protect my shawty." Respect it, but I mean, the dude's way too far in to be like, "Nah, takes these backsies."
I mean, here's a tangentially related topic. Have you already discussed how, and this is from Noob, have you already discussed how, logically speaking, Hokage's authority inside the Leaf Village should be even higher than the Daimyo's? Same as how, inside the airplane, the pilot's authority is even above the president. Thoughts?
I mean, okay, so you're talking about like those are like 17 different things happening at once there. Yes, in a plane, the pilot outranks the president. But like that's because I mean that's like saying on a bus, the bus driver outranks the person driving decides. Hell yeah, they're in charge of your life.
So I think the fundamental reason is because the feudal lord is the Hokage's employer. He's the one paying the Hokage. That's why he's higher rank. Like the president isn't the employer of the pilot. It's the plane company that, so that's partly why. And obviously the plane company has no intention of telling the pilot how to land the plane randomly without context. So they're not trying to do that. But the feudal lord is the employer, and if he wants to tell him what to do, he's allowed to.
Thank you, yeah. It's seemingly, we don't know if Hashirama made Konoha originally or if the feudal lord funded it, but at least the feudal lords seem to have funded the other 4 villages. The feudal lord is essentially, in a way, the founder of the village. So, and it's in their land. They already pre-owned the land, and they're allowing the villages to build their village in those lands. So that's
I think another thing is with Hashirama. Hashirama, with his wit style, might have created like the structure of the village for the most part. He's that guy.
That. He's broke.
But the feudal lord probably funded a lot of the village's economy at first. That's not to say that it would have been impossible for, Granny Cat to start her shop and auntie and uncle to start their fruit stand without the feudal lord's help. But Hashirama and Tobirama probably took the feudal lord's funding with open arms and he used it. It's probably what happened.
Yeah. So whereas it is the Hidden Leaf Village, you do have to remember the Hidden Leaf Village is inside of the Land of Fire. The ground the Hidden Leaf Village is on is the Land of Fire.
And that's another thing to note. That land, that country already existed.
Exactly.
And Hashirama essentially asked for permission to make his own city within that country, essentially.
That's a good way to put it. So
Hashirama doesn't own the land that he essentially bought in part of that land.
Yeah, so technically when it comes down to like the choice or decision or whatever, then yeah, the one of the most power technically has the most rule, but politically I would disagree with it where the daimyo should have more of a say. It's more of like a knight has the physical capability to sword swipe kill the king, but the king has higher authority than the knight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But obviously, at any time, the Hokage could just like kill the feudal lord and be a dictator. But the act of doing so, it's going to piss off a lot of people, and they might just gang up with the Hokage. Exactly. Now, obviously, there's some situations where they might just agree.
I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just the money. I mean, think about it. All the Hokages are stronger than those guys. They can say like, and they all don't like the feudal. Well, it's not like Naruto hates his feudal lord, but they're not fans of those guys. They're bureaucrats. They get in the way of progress.
Well, I do think it's both.
They like Ichio.
Yeah. But I do think it's both.
Sort of.
Go ahead.
There's got to be a hierarchy to all this. I would say there's got to be a hierarchy to all this when it comes to the daimyos, because they might be connected to other maybe government officials or maybe something else. I don't know how Naruto's governmental structure works.
I mean, one of the most important things is Kakashi considers the daimyo system to be outdated in one of his novels when he's Hokage. Nothing ever came of that, but I thought it was an interesting insight.
Yeah, and then conversely, they have the daimyos thinking the shinobi system's unnecessary nowadays. It's literally mentioned in one of the screenshots I posted. So in TBV, Ikimoto's breaking it up. So it's like the opposites are both saying the other's useless.
Exactly. Which is funny.
But anyway.
I wonder, what will lead to Kawaki saying the age of shinobi is over?
So I feel like we have consistently come up with goofy reasons. But like, yeah, I guess to address Immortal's, well, let's start. Immortal, what are some goofy but actually possible reasons reasons that you can come up with.
For what? For what I just mentioned.
So don't say Naruto dying, for example, like a serious. It's like something that's stupid, but genuinely could technically work.
I would say something stupid. Oh man.
As an example, Kawaki's best friend Kobu died. Or Himawari's pancake shop being destroyed by Shinobi.
You got
I
this.
can't think of one.
Oh, maybe we could come back to you if King of Chaos wants to give his answer.
Trade Boruto A. So I'm looking at this. I was looking at what we're scrolling on. Sorry, can you repeat the question for me? My apologies, gentlemen.
What is a silly, but actually technically can work reason for Kawaki to want to end the Age of Shinobi?
Silly?
Or for him to declare it's already been over, whether he ended it or not.
He finds out his dad is a ninja. Wait, no, he knows that already. My bad.
Actually, in the manga, Kawaki doesn't know that. I don't even know if he does in the end.
What? There's no universe he doesn't. What?
Who's told him? Kawaki's dad being a ninja isn't even in the manga.
But his dad is in the manga in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex.
Yeah, and nobody ever
Well,
says he's a ninja.
Kawaki's dad is definitely not in 2 Blue Vortex.
Well, yes, he is. He's in chapter 30.
Yeah, he's definitely not in 2 Blue Vortex.
Yes, he is. What are you guys? You're trolling me, right?
When was
Vortex
Kawaki's dad in 2 Blue Vortex?
Multiple times. He was introduced in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 1. He was reintroduced recently in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 30.
Bro.
He tied down Boruto and Boruto teleported away. He turned around and looked at Boruto and mean mugged him. That was Kawaki's father. The guy we keep seeing, the chubby dude, looks like Goldie Roger, kind of.
So you're
Come
trolling.
On, here, let me find that.
Right?
You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
So you're trolling, right?
No, the guy.
Are you talking about?
I think that's his father. I think
he's talking about Nishi, Nishi's brother.
Yes. Nishi's brother.
No, Nishi's father. Nishi is Kawaki's father secretly this whole time. He got his act together after. I mean, think about it. We've seen this guy mean mugging Boruto.
Well, he definitely didn't get his act together. If that's his dad.
Well, think about it. Think about it.
He's so bad at being a father. He lost Kawaki when he was trying to sense him.
Okay, but think about this. Think about this. In the chapter, in that specific chapter, we see him turning around and looking at Boruto intensely. We've seen this guy more than like he's not just some gag character. He has a purpose to serve. I believe he is Kawaki's father, and that is the reason Kawaki will end the Age of Shinobi. Because he's gonna find out that guy's his father, again at 30.
Well, either way, that still would just mean Kawaki doesn't know that his dad's a ninja.
No, he's gonna find out though.
No wonder Teamy didn't report, and Kawaki's dad was probably at the bar all this time.
Yeah, he was getting drunk.
Probably drinking himself into a stupor.
I guess I'll give a silly reason.
I actually genuinely would be totally okay with Kawaki finding out his dad's a shinobi and having that impact his decision, his decision on Shinobi. I would be totally fine with that. I want, because honestly,
the stupidest thing ever.
No, probably okay. See, here's
Terrible
the thing
for the story.
Kawaki's dad doesn't need to ever be brought up again. He doesn't need to at all, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like Mizuki never needs to come back in Naruto. But that doesn't mean it wouldn't be the coolest thing ever if they could at least mention him again. I want Kawaki's dad to come back in some manner. I don't care how. Just a word about it. Just something. I want that. It doesn't need to. And there's something wrong with it. But it's only going to elevate the series for me if he does come back. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Why has nobody said it? Ultimate identity of Jura. Kawaki's dad. What better choice?
What?
So, what about Akibi? When
no.
That would make Jura Boruto's dad in his mind right now. Then, right?
But no, wait, what?
Why wouldn't it? Kawaki,
Wait.
Jura has been affected by the whole world swap thing too, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't. He wasn't even born yet.
Exactly.
Well, okay, but I don't think that matters. It's like
He
okay,
also
imagine-
clearly isn't affected
It
by
doesn't
it
matter.
because he knows that Kawaki is obsessed with Naruto.
he knows that, yeah.
And nobody who's affected by omnipotence thinks that.
I don't know about that.
Actually,
That's his father.
something interesting. I wonder
Jura
if
said that
omnipotence.
the only person Kawaki wants to protect in this world is Naruto. If he thought he was the real Boruto, then he would just know that Boruto has like 59,000 people he feels that way about.
Yeah, but Boruto's changed over the past years. Look how angry and aggressive he's gotten. I mean, but can you blame his
He's
personality?
not,
His
though.
father
His
died.
first
His
only
father
witness
died. His
Naruto
mother
saving
died.
people left and right.
I don't think he's just going
He's
up to
become way more
people,
dickish.
just socking them in their face.
I mean, even way more. Okay, I'm saying that. So there's obviously a personality difference between Boruto's light personality and Kawaki's dark nature. Mitsuki points that out. The whole light and the moon and sun and stars and skies bullshit he's on, right?
Yeah, but
What I'm saying is the stark contrast in Boruto's original behavior. One of the reasons, that if we're looking for an in-universe reason why it would make sense in correlation with omnipotence, it would be simple. He lost his father. He lost his mother. His brother betrayed him. Of course, the guy's more of a dick now. He doesn't hang out with people. He doesn't spend time with them. Look at how he interacts with the others. How he interacted with Ina Shikacho when the Shinju first invaded. I think that it's very much a possibility. It would make a lot of sense. The guy turned into a dickhead afterwards because he lost a lot.
Yeah, but here's the crazy part. As much as Boruto's changed, Kawaki's still noticeably a way bigger dick. Not even close.
No. What I'm saying is the invert. I'm saying like Kawaki. Okay, Kawaki is a dick. Yes. Boruto. I'm talking about Kawaki as if he were Boruto. It would make sense of why his personality would have shifted so much. It's like, okay, they all think he's Boruto. Well, Boruto used to be so nice. He used to care about 59,000 people.
Okay, but then why would Walky go from wanting to protect Himawari to just not caring about her?
Who said he don't care about her? He went to go save her ass.
Jura said that the only person in this world that Kawaki wants to protect is Naruto.
That thing. I mean, sure, we can say that, but Kawaki's gone out of his way to protect Himawari and others.
Exactly. So that only implies that Jura just knows how Kawaki actually feels.
But he doesn't, though, because he's helped people.
He's getting it to the point of who Kawaki's obsessed with. It's Naruto.
I mean, sure.
And that's not an omnipotence knowledge.
That doesn't mean, I don't know.
How does Jura know this in the first place? God knows.
That would be his dad. I got a kid. He's pretty damn. Well, he's obsessed with his mother, but like I'm a close.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if he's Kawaki's dad, he can just tell. That's his son.
God. No, I'm saying that obsession with Naruto would make sense because he'd be Naruto's son who lost his father.
What about his mom? Remember Naruto's wife?
Okay,
the
come
famous
on,
wife.
y'all. Come on, that's Kishimoto just ignoring her. That has nothing to do with my argument. That's the writer's choice.
So Kawaki actually does care about Himawari to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. When he, well, not really. Well, I don't know if it's a certain extent, but I think actually no to the full. I don't know how much of a degree.
To the point where he sacrificed his right arm.
He cares about him, especially in the anime. They are tight. It's actually great in the anime. I love their bond in the anime, but it's not. He's not obsessed with her like Naruto, but he cares about Himawari. Like he is gonna protect her balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Because when
he's done that.
Also, I was gonna say, we actually did meet Kawaki's father in chapter 24, episode 188 of the anime, and his name is apparently Kokatsu. So his dad is not.
Who the hell are you?
It's super quick in the manga, but like we don't tell you anything about his past.
Hold up. I address this. Who the hell is that coming out here to the woodworks just to debunk me? Not like Kamui come out here with some bullshit. Introduce yourself, Op.
My name is Angus Uchiha.
All right, Angus. Consider yourself on my beef list. You're number 38.
Yes, this is why we love you. This is like top 3 reasons why we keep having you on.
Because I make beefs with everyone? I mean, that's sure. I'll take that.
Also,
it's because you're goofy like us. He doesn't matter who it is, he'll just clap back.
I had to let him know.
Also, I did think of a reason, as I said in the chat. I thought of a reason why he would say the age of Shinobi is over, which is the obvious reason, which is that Konoha is destroyed. And also another reason could be that the daimyo is assassinated.
I mean, if
That's
he's
not
the
a
one that
goofy
destroyed
reason,
it, I
though.
feel like that's a little bit silly, but I mean, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
It's like, imagine if
Well,
instead
I mean,
of
just
just
because the
Konoha...
Leaf Village is destroyed doesn't mean the Cloud Village was destroyed.
Again,
Age
I
of
did
Shinobi would still be
could
going.
be
I
assassinated
mean,
as
Kaki,
well.
you know,
So-
he can consider his part. I doubt he's gonna take the whole world.
Well, then
Yeah, I'm
he's
not
just
saying
wrong.
he did it. I'm just saying these things could be the reason why he said that.
It's definitely possible.
I still like, but one of my favorite answers is Jiraiya blows it up because he's mad that Shinobi destroyed his precious Leaf Village.
I still love.
That'd be a real. You can't use that. I think that could actually happen. I could see that happening.
Wait, how could? But wait, hang on. I'm confused. So Jura blows what up?
That village.
So, because Shinobi destroyed part or all of his precious Leaf Village, Jiraiya just snaps and destroys everything.
The strongest crash out in the multiverse.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, basically.
like they can
little
destroy sections
kids
of it, yeah.
that actually unironically, it sounds goofy, it unironically can be good if they are paralleling it to little kids for the innocent marshmallow eating toothbrush Mormon Jura who was just born, you know, the innocent Cub Scout. If they're like equating him to like a little kid who would do the same thing, because like imagine a little kid like they built like a marshmallow fort or something, and you like take one bite out of the fort and they just crash out and destroy the whole fort because you ruined it, so you might as well just destroy the whole thing. Like little kids do that all the time.
That makes sense too, because he is like a child
Mm-hmm.
learning and constantly reading and shit. Yeah.
So that's the problem.
Figuring things
I
out.
completely agree, but at the same time completely disagree for the following reasons. Jura has been shown to be super inquisitive and smart and thoughtful and not childlike in his behavior. No matter what things are thrown at him, he calmly assesses and just thinks, that's interesting. I want to learn more. He's very much more like a Sai and Tenchi Bridge or Meruem and Chimera Ants like type of child. Yes, he's lacks knowledge on these emotional things, but he's not a temper tantrum child type of newborn.
No,
Hidari's at least dumb enough to where they could do it, but even he hasn't been like whiny child. He's just stupid.
I mean, bro was like born as a grown man.
Kamui, that kind of debunks your own theory that he blows it up because Shinobi destroyed part of it, right? That debunks your own theory.
Well, he can still snap.
Well, I guess he could still snap, but like Kamui's whole point there was that he's not. That's not his nature. That's not something he's done before. He hasn't like snapped at anyone or anything.
Exactly.
I mean,
the only real reason it has a plausibility behind it, besides just like random theory, is that Koji has indicated that Jura can snap, and when he does, it's over for everyone. Yeah. So he's saying he's seen a future where Jura snaps. The question is what makes him snap?
Mm-hmm.
What did Koji say there?
If Jura gets 16. Mad, the world is over.
When he's talking to Shikamaru and Ada, he says that if Jura gets truly angry, we have absolutely zero chance of winning.
Right. Yeah, so it's basically just like thus far, he's been pretty like mature, but he can snap, but he hasn't yet.
By the way, I can't wait for Jura to get angry and for them to win.
Well, because it's fine writing wise as of right now, but it's also somewhat ridiculous to the extent of, okay, we've seen Jura at this point. What the hell is gonna make this guy snap? Like, what ridiculous, nonsensical stupidity does the Leaf team have to do to piss this dude off?
Destroy the bookshop.
Probably, destroy the village or part of it. Yeah.
Actually, I have another funny answer. So what if they're going to parallel Jura with Kawaki? Because we were saying the same exact thing about how is Kawaki going to be the one to kill Naruto and destroy the village coming out of the Ishiki arc?
I said this like 2 streams ago.
Yeah, so what if Jura actually goes so far blown onto the good guy side that he seals the village away so it can't be destroyed?
Oh my god.
We haven't seen that. Like in the future that we have seen with Boruto versus Kawaki, that's not in the cards. It's just a destroyed village. So
Yeah. What if Jura
we need to be an
tries
alternative
to do
future.
that?
Yeah.
I mean, for a while, I have thought that we're probably we might see an alternative future than the one we saw in the prologue chapter. But
It's possible.
I
They
don't
already
know.
confirmed the designs are going to be different. But my favorite idea
that's
for
true.
why Jura
Well, they are
snaps, I said it last stream. They are different, yeah. I said last stream, my favorite idea is Jura talks with Kashi and Koji. Koji tells him in the future the village is going to be destroyed. Jura gets so mad he destroys the village.
That one is a funny one. I will say, as of right now, Jura's opinion on Shinobi is positive. It's all thanks to Team Mitoshika Cho, his babies, his child, his wedding kid creators, his newlywed, newborn infant, whatever. Team Mitoshika Cho is
that's
love
weird.
of a
Pause.
lifetime. Okay,
Yeah,
the
those
promise of a
daycare
lifetime,
runners.
people. Okay. He loves Shinobi because of Team 10. He just loves him. He's hyping him up to Ryu. He's just like, oh my god, Shinobi's the coolest guys ever. It's freaking Obito Naruto, coolest guy. So he's telling Ryu here.
I wonder
So-
if that's not really Jura talking, or if that's rather Ikemoto being like, guys, Shinobi are so cool. You should keep reading Boruto.
Oh my god, it actually could
Like a
be.
fourth-
He's really trying to
Jura
hype him
breaks
up.
fourth
Don't forget about
dimension?
Team
It's
Mitoshika Cho,
possible.
guys.
Jura could
Fourth
break the
wall.
fourth dimension.
Fourth wall?
Isn't that the same damn thing?
No.
Yeah, I mean, either way,
The wall
technically
between
speaking,
us and them would be that. Well, God damn it, it is. God damn it.
They're not.
In the literal
regardless,
sense,
I mean,
they're in the two
Ikimoto.
dimension.
Well, Ikimoto literally is using Jura to hype up Team 10. That is just objectively true. But
That is objectively true, yes.
Yeah.
Man, he's making fake
but-
glaze for him.
But what I think they could potentially do on a more serious note is if Jura starts to just, as of right now, he's just all hunky-dory about the buildings of the village. But over time, if he starts to just equate the village with the shinobi, for now, that's positive. But if at some point he starts to have a negative look on shinobi and he's already just equated the village to the shinobi, then he could turn on the village.
Oh my god.
He could
No, I got.
The question is how he starts to blend the two.
I have something way better for you. We're going to directly parallel, like I was saying, Jura to Kawaki. We're going to directly parallel the Kara arc. So what's going to happen? The village is going to be destroyed, probably by Jura, and then that's going to be like
By the
Kawaki
way,
breaking the vase. So that instead of
By the way-
Boruto helping Kawaki putting it back together, teaching him the meaning of it or whatever, it's going to be Kawaki teaching Jura the meaning of the village as Jura rebuilds the village. I guess Boruto in this case could either be Jigen or Naruto or someone else in that dynamic. This would be funny.
Yeah,
Lord.
Boruto's trying to stop Jura from rebuilding the village.
I would
He's a
love
tree.
that. He's so cool.
I was gonna say, I really don't believe in the Jura's gonna destroy the village theories. I don't think he's gonna be the one to do it. I don't
You don't
think
think so?
it's gonna. No, I don't think so. Because
It's definitely not wild to
Separate
think otherwise.
question.
okay,
So
go on.
regardless if it's Leaf Village, Sand Village, any village, do you think we will ever see Jura snap? Or will that future just never happen?
I think we probably will see him snap at some point. Someone's got to do
And
something.
what will
to
he
kick him off.
do when he
No,
snaps?
Ikimoto, it won't happen.
Destroy something or someone. Like he'll kick someone's ass or something will happen.
But remember, we have absolutely no chance of winning if he snaps.
See, the problem,
That's very
Kamui, is
true.
that sounds like an Act 3 problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, which won't happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't think? Wait, you don't think there's gonna be an Act
so-
3?
Well, I mean, King of Chaos. I want you to just think back on Ikimoto's track record, starting from the prophecy arc. What have we gotten in Act 3?
I mean, this is an Act. We're in Act 2 right now.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
on
that's-
each
well,
individual arc. What have we got in
Oh.
Act 3? The prophecy arc. We ended at the
from an
beginning
arc.
of Act
Oh,
3.
okay.
And
Okay.
the Code Invasion is just a prologue. It's not even really an arc. Hidari
What?
Invasion
Okay,
arc.
no,
It
that's an
ended
arc.
at the start of
Code
Act
Invasion's
3.
an arc.
Sand
It kinda-
Village, I mean, it basically ended at the beginning of Act 3 again. And
We're saying
this
five-
arc's gonna go.
5 chapters. No, 6 chapters. No. So yeah, 6 chapters I think in total. 6 chapters in total. You mean to tell me that's not an arc? The Code Invasion arc is not an arc?
It's not
Wait, hang
narratively
on,
like
is it?
really an arc. It doesn't.
That'll be a whole. That is gonna be a whole arc when it gets animated. Come on, man, that's an arc.
Well, I mean,
I would
we have
agree
so
with
much
you.
it just
information.
starts with a
We're literally
prologue.
getting reintroduced to Boruto. We're literally
Okay,
getting
It doesn't
reintroduced to Boruto.
have an actual story like thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
So, King of Chaos, let me ask you this. The epilogue to the Mob Psycho manga, which got turned into an entire season 3, was that a season to you in the manga?
Yeah, I didn't know it was a. I didn't even know that happened. Hell yeah, it's a season.
No, it is not. It is not. It's the
Absolutely.
anime bloated, expanded into hyper infinity into a season.
Oh no, wow. Tell us how
Chaos.
you really feel. What's up?
Chaos. I have another
Hold
question.
up, youngin. That's either Unk, King of Chaos, or Big Unk Chaos to you. I don't know about you straight up dropping. Even Oodie doesn't call me Chaos. You gotta call me
Okay, I'll go with Unk then.
Mr. Bastard works too. You know, I'm old guy. That works. That old head. Shit, actually,
Uncle Chaos.
Hey, that works. That works. What's good,
Old
player?
head Chaos.
Yeah. Ooh, that works even better. Ooh, that might be my new Twitter handle. What's good? What's good?
My question for you is, when you mentioned the Code Invasion arc, was that for part 1 of Boruto or part 2?
Talking about the part 2, Tubu Vortex, when he first comes back to the village.
Yeah,
we
okay.
get to see all the new people. We get to see Boruto's allegiances, his new techniques, Uzaiko, all those things, and then finally, it concludes with them, beginning to go off on the next, as far as I'm concerned, arc, the Sand Village arc.
I would say.
Well, that's definitely not the next arc because there's an entire arc in between.
Yeah.
Where Juro and Hidari invade.
I would say
I consider that I would consider that less of an arc than the Code one. What?
I mean, I'm tempted to just agree because of how incomplete the Hidari invasion arc is, but technically, no.
Y'all tweaking on this.
Hidari? What?
I mean, if anything, you would just combine the Code thing with Juro and Hidari's invasion, but you wouldn't actually do that.
Yeah, no, you would never.
I mean, hold up.
Holding. My grip is loosening. Hurry up.
That might actually work.
My grip is loosening.
That might actually work. If you combine those two together, I can see that working as the Shinju invasion arc, I guess.
No, not really, because the Code Invasion arc really ends in like chapter 4, and there's like a respite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's several reasons why it's not really like the same. Several reasons. Like, first of all, let's just look at it from the protagonist's goal perspective. What's Boruto's goal in the Code situation? Stop the Shinju from being born in the first place by killing the tendrils. What's his goal in the second arc? Kill Hidari and free Sasuke. It's like a different thing entirely.
Yes.
And who's the antagonist? Well, the Code one is clearly Code. And the other one is clearly Hidari and Juro and not Code. We can go on and on, but different
narratives. Yeah, because they're two different forces, opposed. Yeah. Two different, like, independent forces, at least.
We made like 18 trillion videos on this already, so.
Yeah.
I still think that the original Invasion's an arc. I'd give that an arc.
Okay.
I would still call it an arc, yes, absolutely. It is short, but it is still an arc, definitely.
But
I would say
that could be a whole season.
What's the like?
No,
so just draft me outline.
That could be a 12 episodes.
That arc.
Sure. I got. No. That could be a 12 episode.
It's really just an event. It's an event. It's the laying the groundwork for Tubu Vortex.
The return. No, it's the return of the hero. It's the reintroduction of our characters post time skip, new abilities, and it's a conclusion of answering a question that we all have started like questioning from the very beginning of the chapter since we first saw it. Where the hell is Sasuke? I think that point right there, when we finally see Sasuke, we can say, all right, that is the conclusion of
okay, I got a comparison for you then.
Yeah, I give you 10 episodes.
The first 4 episodes of Naruto Shippuden. Yeah. So up until we just find out that Gaara's Kazekage. And like Deidara's gonna go there. I mean, just stop there. Is that an arc? So this Naruto comes home, says hi to everyone. They have the bell test, and we learn the Akatsuki's on the move.
Hold up. You're really gonna compare the bell test to a whole invasion where half the people got turned into Shinju.
No,
Like, you mean the off-screen thing that we didn't see?
I mean, sure, but like
Kamui.
we know how it works. They get bitten. We saw it happen to Sasuke. Well, kinda. I mean, we didn't
Exactly.
see
Yeah,
it
exactly.
transform.
We saw more from the bell test than we did from Code's Invasion.
No,
No,
I'm talking about
Kamui,
from the specific part of Sasuke being transformed into a tree. That's why I was referencing, because like we didn't see anyone get turned into a tree, but like we saw a bunch of other shit happen. Like that belt. Come on, man. That Code arc. That invasion.
I did not see Code
could be a
doing
whole
hand
season.
signs at 50,000 miles per hour and using 4 different changes of chakra nature and having a super special
You see
cool
Kakashi have a
strategy.
10 tails.
I think
Until that's
Yeah.
fodder.
No.
I think
Team
Oh,
Unoshika is being it.
10 tail is fodder.
I
Oh,
can't call you uncle. That sounds wrong.
That's fine.
the 10 tail is fodder.
Team
Uncle's a lot
Inoshika
better.
Cho. I mean, again, I look, I know somebody out there is just gonna see Team Inoshika Cho upscale, but I'm gonna keep saying it, as ridiculous as it is.
That is Inoshika Cho.
Team
upscale.
Inoshika Cho is bodying Mamushi, who was shown to be relative to Boruto. I mean, like, this is just ridiculous. They're Team Inoshika Cho level.
Yeah, it sounds
Are
wrong,
you
not
really
because
gonna
it
say
is
Shikanai
wrong.
and Chocho are just gonna kill Ishiki? Are we really saying that?
Exactly. It sounds wrong, not because it is wrong, but because it should be wrong.
I mean, it both is and isn't wrong is the problem. It's inconsistent, but
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Team Inoshika Cho's power scaling.
Oh yes, very much
It's
wrong.
teamwork. It's
all out of whack.
teamwork.
No,
It's
again, though.
teamwork.
So, like, I went over this last stream. So, Shikanai,
trolling.
Chocho,
It's
and Inojin together, and even Himawari, are struggling with a single irregular ass claw grind.
No.
Meanwhile, the Shinju are
Oh.
way stronger than these claw grind, as we've seen. Mamoshi's shown a pretty darn good relativity to base Boruto, who's like god tier, stronger than everyone else in the village. Meanwhile, like a week later in the timeline, just Shikanai and Chocho, they lose Inojin, are bodying 4 Mamushis who are base Boruto level threats. So that's 4 stronger than Code, way stronger than Claw Grimes that they could barely beat one of.
This does get into some of the comments if you wanted to go over them, Kamui.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm sharing my screen.
I really need to heat up some food soon.
Okay.
It's all good. I got another 15 minutes before I'm calling it, because I'm been like it's like that 2-hour mark. I'm a boomer who has a job currently.
Oh god. Well, I got
It's not been
2
2
comments
hours.
here. I guess we'll take them one at a time. So Calder, shout out Calder. They're in the Discord. They got the Sakura profile pic. Calder says, Calder Robin on YouTube. Realistically speaking, it is 100% Ikimoto being dumb, but like, what is the likelihood Koji just straight up lied? Mamushi multiplying doesn't actually cause any drop in intelligence, and for whatever reason, he wants Ada dead, wants Kobu dead, wants Konoha overrun for whatever reason, wants Boruto squad struggling, so one of them unlocks a power-up, its own personal reason, etc. And it just further drives a wedge between Koji and Boruto. So what?
This does a couple of things, both good and bad. On one hand, it explains why Mamushi isn't looking dumb. He outlined what it could do for the story that could be interesting. What's the downside? It makes the power scaling infinitely dumber. So the Shinju, who's Boruto-ish level, if Boruto's already implied, the Shinju are not easy people he can just beat. He needs Sarada's help against Hidari and Konohamaru. He can't one-shot Matsuri unless she's already weakened by Konohamaru, struggling with Mamushi. They're freaking stronger than most of these people on their own. Like, Matsuri is beating Gaara and Shinki and freaking Sage Mitsuki level Araya and Yoda. Okay, the Shinju are strong. I don't think Shikanai is stronger than Gaara yet. Presumably. Shouldn't be anyway. And yet,
hopefully,
you have 100 of
surpasses
these
the
guys in the
previous
village
one.
right now. The power scaling doesn't work if he isn't brain dead, and he hasn't been shown to be brain dead, but like it doesn't work unless he is brain dead.
So for me,
But even if he is brain dead, this is why I don't particularly like the Mamushi's stupid, that's why they're winning thing. When Obito was brain dead at the beginning of his Tentoshi Cherokee run, Everyone was getting bodied still. Like they weren't doing. Yes, them being stupid makes it easier, but like Ten-Tails Obito was still just speed blitz destroying Tobirama and Hashirama's Edo Tensei bodies, and everyone else, and everyone had to clutch save each other. That would just be the same for Mamushi. It doesn't matter how stupid he is. He's still just going to speed blitz GG if he's that much stronger. There's 100 of them. No matter how you slice it, the power scaling doesn't work. It doesn't matter how stupid he is. Well, unless he's killing himself stupidity, he's just going to body them.
But Obito is operating on instinct, remember? I thought they said that. He was just moving on
That's what they stated Mamushi's doing as he gets dumber. He operates on instinct.
Oh, you're right. Dang, that doesn't make any sense. Nah.
20 to 30.
Nah, that's whack.
He's at 100.
Okay, I finally found it. I was looking for something. I was looking for the bell test in part 2. It's chapter 246, and you might have noticed I didn't mention a second chapter. That's because it only lasts one chapter, so it's definitely not an arc. Just wanted to clear that out.
That's funny.
That was bugging me.
That's what 15 pages versus what? At least I'll say
18.
Well, to be fair, I specifically said episodes of Naruto Shippuden because I want it to be more.
It lasts like an.
I wanted it to be more comparable in terms of like its
length. That's not fair.
Well, no, it is fair because I'm just saying. Imagine a manga drawing of those 4 episodes and compare those two.
Yeah, but like the chapters in 2 Blue Vortex are like 3 chapters worth of chapters, damn near.
No, they're not.
They're 40 pages.
The fights last like 3 pages and they're done.
The anime is going to be as the same pacing as the bell test from Shippuden. It's going to be 3 to 4 episodes for the 3 to 4 chapters. Absolutely.
Depending on how they adapt it, they might adapt it faster.
No,
it depends on how much they add to it. If they do what everyone wants with this seasonal 1-to-1 adaptation bullshit, it's going to be 2 episodes and done.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they did with the Kara arc, which was the canon material from Boruto Part 1. It was 1 chapter per episode, if not more.
It might actually only be like 5, it might be 6 episodes.
You have to remember, these monthly chapters are only 40 pages. Most Naruto chapters, later on, it gets less and less over time, but it starts off like all of part one, they're like 25 pages a week.
What? No way!
They are. Go look. They are for a long time. Towards part 2 is when they start to drift down to like 17 pages.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really depends.
So, like at its shortest, it's 2.5 chapters long. At the longer end, for like part 1, which is when it was like 2 chapters an episode, depending on the length. This doesn't count the first chapter. That's way longer. But so it's like this is over half. Let's just say 20 pages because that's the average. Average Naruto weekly chapter is half of a Boruto monthly chapter. The difference being, though, that half of the Boruto chapters are just a recap, bluff, random dialogue that's spread out over 30 panels, but it can be in 1 speech bubble. And when you speak it out loud, it's over in 3 seconds and not actually 3 pages long. So they're just going to blitz through that shit.
Yeah.
Most Naruto chapters are like 15 to 25 25.
15 to 25. Well, I'd say it's more like 16 to 24, but yeah, the average is 20.
Yeah, we included like the cover pages and all that bullshit. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, okay, if we include the cover pages and all that bullshit, then Boruto only goes down in pages.
Yeah, shit, you're not wrong. And percentage-wise, that wouldn't be. Oh, I better not make. No, I can't imagine.
And also, just to emphasize this, not every weekly chapter has a cover page. True. Every Boruto chapter has a cover page.
True.
So
and not every Boruto chapter is even 40 pages. Now we think about it.
Yeah, I also think our nostalgia
and it never goes over after like the first 3.
Our nostalgia also might have us inflate how long we remember certain things being. For example, King of Chaos. If I had to ask you, how many episodes do you think Pain versus Kakashi was? How many episodes?
Say what? 2, 3? Wait, from the very time they make contact, or just like
from the beginning.
I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say 3 episodes.
So what if I told you?
When you asked this, I gotta clarify something real quick. If let's just say hypothetically, episode 1 of the fight starts in the middle of the episode, episode 2 of the fight is in the middle of that episode. Are you calling that 1 episode or 2 episodes?
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
calling
1
that
episode
2.
in duration. So technically, Kakashi
Oh,
intercepts
wait,
Pain at the end
wait.
of
If
an
that's the case-
episode. The next
Yeah,
episode
my
is
answer
Kakashi
changes
versus
if
Pain.
that's the case. I thought it was like I thought he was in 3 different episodes fighting Pain, and then they conclude on the 3rd episode he lost or whatever.
Okay, so what do you think the duration of episodes is that Kakashi and Pain are
time?
fighting?
If I had to put, I'm gonna say like maybe what, half an episode probably.
Okay, well that's true. Yes,
Like
it is
15 minutes?
half an
Can I
episode.
give a guess? Oh,
I was underselling that. Seriously?
Yeah, half an
That'd be
episode.
crazy.
Not even
That's
1
terrible.
episode. Yeah, it's crazy, but
That's
it's half an
terrible.
episode.
I mean, they weren't. I mean, wait,
It's
including
because
the part with Choji and all them too? Yeah, no, wait, it isn't. Yeah, no, I could see it.
Because if
So
you remember,
I think it spans over 2 episodes, but there's things breaking it up in between. It probably doesn't start and end at the beginning of the end of the episode.
That's what we
and
get.
it does
Well,
cut
no,
away to other
because
things like the
I
Animal
just
Path
finished
doing
it.
whatever, the Parade Path doing whatever.
I just
That makes
finished
it
it.
feel
So what it is it's Pain intercepting Aruka and Kakashi stepping in, grabbing the rod. The episode ends there. It starts with Aruka taking the guy in the next episode. Starts with Aruka taking the guy out of there, and then Kakashi fights Pain, and it concludes around halfway point into that episode. By conclude, I mean Pain launching the nail into Kakashi's head. I'm not counting the Choji missile stuff as the fight. I feel like that's separate, but like that's still same
Boxing,
episode.
I thought.
That's just the episode that
But
Kakashi
you
dies
cut
at
out
the
for
end.
like a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, you cut out for a good 30
well,
seconds.
that's
Yeah,
annoying
yeah.
since I was talking the whole time.
Kakashi grabbed Pain's something.
I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
so I'm
rod.
saying at the end of 1 episode, Kakashi grabs Pain's rod when he's attacking Aruka. Aruka, in the very next episode starts, Aruka takes that guy and leaves, and there's Kakashi versus Pain for half an episode. And then around the halfway point of that episode is when Kakashi gets like the nail in his head or whatever. And I'm not going to count the Choji and like the Mangekyo Sharingan with the missile. That all is the same episode, but I'm not going to count that as the Kakashi versus Pain fight. I feel like that's separate. It's just all the same episode. Kakashi dies that episode. By the
No.
end of it, it's
definitely not separate.
All that.
Oh, damn.
Is
I,
it
I,
what you would say it's one
I would
episode.
count it, but either way, it's still less than an episode.
Actually, my original guess was going to be 1 episode, which is crazy work.
That was gonna be my guess too. 1 episode.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tendo
I thought it was
left,
longer than 15.
and
I just undersold it a little bit to not oversell it.
yeah, the Asura Path isn't fighting Kakashi. It's trying to kill Choji, so I'm not going to count that really. I feel like it's
but then it's like, okay, but Choji and the Asura Path became part of the fight, so
Yeah, they stepped in. But
It's
they-
still
count
part of
that.
the
I
same
count that. I
fight.
count. Yeah, no, I count that. Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Like like him and his pops coming in. That counts as the same battle. He
I
saved
mean,
Choji
yes.
in
then
that
I
fight.
guess technically would we
He's literally Pain.
then would we
It's
count
Kakashi versus
Kakashi
Pain.
stepping in versus Naruto and Sasuke at the end of the final fight, part 1? Are they still fighting then? Because Kakashi steps in to bring Naruto back.
No, the fight
Huh?
ended there, but
Soon
the
as he
fight with
stepped in.
Kakashi versus Pain didn't end by the time
when
Choji
you
and
wait,
Choji
oh, I'm
stepped in.
confused. You talking about the Sasuke retrieval arc when Kakashi shows up and Sasuke's already left?
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
The fight ended before
These are
Kakashi got
confusing.
there.
Then,
Oodie,
okay,
you're
then
trolling.
Kakashi
You're
versus
trolling.
Pain ended before the Mangekyo stuff with Choji.
No,
No, because the Pain is still fighting. Like, it's the same group
Pain
of
is-
people still fighting.
okay. The difference here, Oodie, is that when Kakashi arrived at the final at the Valley of the End, the threat was gone. Sasuke was gone. Whereas when Choji and Chosen arrived, the threat was not gone. Pain was not gone. He was still there.
Well, Tendo
Yeah, I
left,
agree.
and they
Okay.
thought Asura was
Okay,
dead.
but the Asura Path's still there.
I mean,
Well, I mean, the
yeah.
Asura Path showed up late anyways.
Otherwise, you would say
Okay,
the
but-
fight
okay,
ended the
but-
moment the Asura Path showed up. It's no longer Tendo versus Kakashi. Now it's Choji and the Asura
No, no,
Path.
No, because Udie's question was Pain versus Kakashi or Kakashi versus Pain, which is like it's not just
Ooh.
Pain is not just Tendo. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Pain.
Kakashi's
It's like
fighting
as a
Pain by blocking a missile. That's him
That's
battling
not
Pain.
fighting Pain.
Yeah.
That's
That's
protecting
exchange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
that's an exchange. Yeah.
He's
that's a
literally
battle.
defending against Pain's brutal missile, killing
Oh my
intent
god.
missile.
Yeah, I'm getting ganged up onto the most semantical way possible. Whatever.
Nah, Ukun, I think you're wrong on this. I
Okay,
would
either way,
brought this
either
up.
I
way,
want that fight
Oodie,
to go to at least at least 18 minutes. We gotta add a little, give him some I'll throw some
I think
dialogue
it
in there
probably
too.
is.
Okay,
What
then what
episode
about the
is it?
second final fight? The conflict of them bleeding out doesn't end until Sakura comes to heal them both. Naruto and Sasuke are still fighting.
Naruto and Sasuke already
Yeah, hell
said
yeah,
No,
they
they're
were
not.
done fighting by that point. They said, it's over, I lost.
Okay, so Naruto versus Pain, when Pain pins Naruto down, the fight's over.
Yeah,
No,
Naruto.
the fight is still
No,
going.
well, okay, so that
There
one,
you go.
What do you
Okay,
want to
there,
say?
I'm not being ganged up on. You two disagree. Ha ha. Take that.
Well, I'm gonna add a caveat because this one,
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that there isn't an argument for you to make with the other one, but in this case, a entirely different entity starts to fight Pain. Kurama's hatred / Kurama.
Okay, then you can argue the same
So,
thing for Naruto versus Sasuke at the end
Naruto's
of part one.
out of the fight and replaced by Kurama, and that's why you can make a stronger argument for it being a new fight, but you can't still just say it's the same fight.
But would
And-
you say the
Pain.
same about Naruto versus Neji, or Naruto versus Gaara, or Naruto versus Sasuke?
It's not a different entity fighting because Naruto's in control in those cases.
Not
Yeah, but
really.
if it-
Like he's
Naruto
conscious.
also-
more
Like
than
Naruto's
I
not
know.
even there at all. Like he's mentally just not there. It's just Kurama.
Okay, well, here's my thing, right? Is like Naruto often loses control in Shippuden. Like that's like his thing until the Turtle Island training. Like that was the whole reason for going to the Turtle Island.
Well,
It's like,
actually, let me ask
hey
you
man,
this.
you gotta
Oodie.
control this thing.
I got a comparison. I'll let you answer how you want to answer, but I want you to answer how you actually feel and not for the sake of an argument, okay?
Okay.
Do you consider Boruto versus Code and Borushiki versus Code the same fight or two different fights?
I'd consider that
When?
two different fights.
Two different
Who are you
fights.
So you would consider
Three.
Six Tails Naruto versus Pain and Sage Naruto versus Pain as two different fights.
Yes.
Technically three when you add the next Naruto versus Pain after.
No, so
I mean,
okay,
that's
would say-
Naruto. If
I would
Naruto's
say that-
sentient, I count Naruto.
I would say
Even-
Boruto and Borushiki versus Code are the same fight.
Really? Hmm.
I would, because here's the thing. Like you're talking about when are you talking about?
Like Code arc.
The first code arc from Boruto, not two
You
blue
know, like
vortex, but
Boruto's
next
fighting Code,
generations.
and then all of a sudden he has like a heart attack, and Momoshiki takes over and starts
From doing
fighting
all them
instead.
damn drugs.
I'm trying to think of when
They
he
did
takes over.
not watch that church video.
See, I feel like a good comparison would be, what do you consider Naruto versus Orochimaru in the Tenchi Bridge?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
It just doesn't exist. Naruto's borderline lost his mind by the time he does Three Tails.
Well, then I don't think that's fair to say that Naruto versus Sasuke is all Naruto.
He's still mentally there the whole time.
When is it? Is it 54?
Well, then I would say the
One tail, he
series.
still has consciousness. The two tails is where he starts to like lose it. Three tails is pretty much gone. Four tails, three tails. You can say Three Tails because it's there to some extent. Jiraiya makes a distinction.
Yeah,
Four Tails is when
exactly.
it's completely gone.
Yeah.
Three Tails is like 90% gone.
Yeah.
So if you want to count it, then you would just say when he blows off Orochimaru's arm, and then it just like ends. That's the body of Naruto versus Orochimaru.
Uh-huh. But I
do
think
wanna
that's
make a distinction real
unfair
quick between
because.
the Pain, real quick before I forget.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
A distinction between the Naruto versus Pain and Six Tails versus Pain situation and the Borushiki one is that the Borushiki one, Code versus Boruto, has no conclusion. It just doesn't end, and Momoshiki takes over. With
Yeah.
Naruto, Pain beat Naruto. The fight ended, and then
Exactly.
Six Tails took over. So it has a end point before the transition, which would further increase the chances of you saying that's a different fight.
The
It's not
thing
just
with that,
entity
where the
and
muddies,
control, it literally ended.
the waters get muddy though, because Naruto then continues to fight Tendo after that for essentially one long sequence
I
where
was
the
gonna
Six Tails
bring that
stuff just
up.
happens to be in
Yes, so
between.
that's why I said that would just be
I
like
was
a
gonna bring that
third
up.
fight, essentially. Naruto got a reset. You literally got a literal chakra reset from
Yeah.
Boruto.
That is true.
He
Yeah.
literally just has a reset.
I mean,
for him,
it's
not for
it-
me.
but that gets into
Yeah.
what if it counts as like a physical fight, or are we counting it as like a narrative fight, or what are we considering it?
Wait, exactly. So narratively, that's just continuing on
Yeah.
the. Well, actually, you could argue that's a rematch.
Honestly, one of my favorite episodes of all time is when Minato shows up.
It was cool.
World's #1 Minato Blazer.
Especially, see, for me, the favorite
He
use
grabs
of the
Naruto's
tragic
arm
scene,
and
followed
like
closely by some other options, but my favorite use of Naruto's turning into the Night Tails and Minato shows up. Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
Yeah, it
Kamui,
is.
it must be
Okay.
pretty satisfying for you over the past couple months, seeing me write in Naruto topics, clearly realizing, oh, that's where I'm at in my Naruto rewatch. Now I finished off, I left off right when Naruto gets back to the village in the pain arc.
Oh yeah, no, I can
You're
tell.
rewatching
I
Naruto?
notice when you start saying stuff, and like I haven't been rewatching Naruto, but like
You're rewatching it
90%,
through my
you'll
podcast
see-
topics.
when I say stuff, I'm like, finally, someone else, or I'm like, I've been saying this thing that you can tell, like, I remember all these things. And there's been a few things that you mentioned, like the random filler arc facts about what Udakana quoted. Yeah, okay, I don't remember that.
Oh, that's where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other thing came from.
Though to be
Yes,
fair,
that's
Kamui,
where
I
that
feel
came
like
from.
half the things I write down are things you've already said, but I'm not sure if you've said them, so I'm just writing it down.
Yeah,
just
a
to be
lot
safe,
of them,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
guys, sorry, I got to dip. Boomer, gotta go to
Okay.
bed and everything. But hey,
Yeah,
here's the
no.
thing, y'all. I promise Walky Talky viewers, I will not be gone for as long this time. I promise. Shout out Walky Talky podcast. Shout out that video we watched. And shout out the rest of y'all for being and for having me. I appreciate you guys.
And if you want to
Well, shout
know
out
what
to
video we
Big
watched,
Guns
join the
Chaos.
Discord.
Big Guns
Remember
Chaos.
though, this is the Walky Talky podcast. You can't just talk the talk. You have to walk the walk. It's in the name.
Peace, gentlemen. Have a good night. It was
Peace.
fun, youngin.
Yeah, man. Good
Everyone
night.
can check out King of
Hey,
Chaos'
Reese.
channel in the description.
I just know
Okay.
some border left.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, he did.
Um,
Yeah,
What did he leave?
he's the best at leaving quietly.
What were you
Whatever,
saying about
in the middle.
that?
Oh,
yeah.
he sent you a message.
He did send me a message. I didn't even realize until now. Sorry, I'm feeling tired right now. Can't focus for some reason. See you next stream. Okay, bye, Mortal. From like 12 minutes ago. Okay. Aside from that, so getting back to the comment that we were
I
talking
think
about.
it's getting back to Kobu.
Oh, yes, everyone's favorite topic.
So I had two problems with this comment, but first, I'll say that my problem is with Ikimoto, not with the comment, because I think the comment is probably the best direction the story can go in right now. The problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the main issue with this, again, it's not the commenters because this is like a question/theory type thing. So
Yeah.
it's not his fault. But the main problem I have with it actually coming true is the power scaling. And that's the problem. It's the only problem. It's the power scaling. Otherwise, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's not that you can't course correct it. It's that it's already too late to be good because it started, or it's currently bad in the direction that it's gone. Again, that's not saying you can't fix it, but the two problems I have with this comment is, realistically speaking, is 100 me. But what about likelihood of Koji straight up lied, Mamushi multiplying to... Okay, so first question, the first problem I have, why? Why would Koji lie about this? Of all things Koji could lie about, it's Mamushi getting stupid? Real? Why? That's Koji's getting dumber. Of all things, it had to be this. The thing that he says is going to further drive a wedge between Koji and Boruto. It's going to be lying about Mamushi getting dumber. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you have to like assume Koji's like genuinely retarded in order for this to work, because how would he lied, but he can see the future. So he lied knowing that Boruto would like find out about this lie, and like he would probably get mad at him and further drive a wedge. So he was like intentionally trying to drive a wedge between them. What kind of retard is Koji? What? This doesn't make any sense.
Not only that, I mean, I know he's not getting into this. This might be another thing you say, but the comment doesn't get into this part of the theory, so it's not a knock on the commenter.
The reply,
but it's still a question to ask. Why does he want Ada dead?
Yeah.
Who?
Ada.
And this hypothetical.
Who wants Ada dead?
Why would Koji want Ada dead? What?
Oh, Koji definitely doesn't.
Is he trying to destroy the planet?
And that's not up to the
dead.
theory person that they need to write that out. This
No, they were saying.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, they were saying Mamushi, not Koji.
Well,
he's saying that like Koji would lie because he wants Ada dead, wants Kobu dead.
Oh,
yeah.
He's saying he wants Konoha overrun for whatever
Exactly.
reason. Like, he's not saying the reason. He's not trying to. There's nothing wrong with the comment. But the reader would have to ask, why would Koji, who's shown that he doesn't want, he got mad at Boruto for almost destroying the planet twice. He clearly doesn't want the planet destroyed. Why would you want Konoha destroyed? Well, the answer would have to be because that somehow leads to a better future for the world. And Koji doesn't care about the Elite Foot specifically. That's presumably the answer.
Yeah.
But like,
well, if the theory is true, but like, I would
Mhm.
assume that can't be the case because, I mean, obviously, like
Well,
you're
but-
reducing firepower. Like, yeah, it just can't be. The case.
Let's assume the theory is true for a second, though. So this gets into my second problem. So this means what Koji did, he did lie. This is a lie. Mamushi doesn't get dumber by multiplying. What's my second problem? Okay, so what's Mamushi's weakness? We've taken away the one weakness of the ability, and I know Kamui would hate that.
Not just even aside from like me liking that aspect of jutsu, I was gonna bring this up earlier too, so I'm glad you're on the same page. But like, so he just might as well have omnipotence because he can just creation of all things spawn perfect strength duplicates at no chakra cost apparently, and he doesn't get dumber. This is just infinite power.
Yeah,
this is really an infinite power. Yeah.
Well, this gets into more of what my second problem specifically is, though. So, let's say it's not this. It can just be nothing. But I'll go like a ledge further, and I'll give it the olive branch. I'll say there's a different weakness because there always is one. There has to be one. Let's say that it is like Shadow Clones, and it does have a chakra cost, and or each subsequent Mamushi gets weaker. That just fixed all of our problems. Yeah, exactly. So it fixed all our problems. The question, and this gets in the problem, why would a Koji lie about why is he switching
it's like
the one weakness to something else?
Like, what good is mix matching the power strength / stupidity situation? What does that do? Is he trying to make it? Is his plan to make them think they'll be strong but stupid, when in reality they'll be weak but smart, and that they'll outsmart them?
Does he want them to be cautious or something? I don't understand because if they're going to be cautious, then they're not going to be going to life or death, risking awakening a new ability or anything crazy like that.
I mean, honestly, though, you're probably going to say it's dumb, because it kind of is, but it could be a thing to where if Mamushi was just overpowering that, like that his ability was what he described, it could be a thing to where the Leaf Village would be able to handle it. Why? But because Boruto with Karma, Kawaki with his upgrades and Karma, and Daemon, if they actually just write Daemon the way he's been supposed to be, he would just body, right? So Mamushi being strong would never beat them. So what does Koji do? Well, he tells them, hey, he's going to be strong, but we can handle it because we're strong and he'll be stupid. When in reality, he's not going to be that strong. They're not going to think too much of it because we're strong enough anyway. We just have to deal with numbers. But then because Mamushi's smart, he's going to outsmart everyone, and that's how he gets the Ada despite Daemon being OP. And that's what Koji actually wanted all along. I mean, they could write that. And I think it's reasonable enough. It's a little bit stupid. And the reason why I say it's stupid is mainly because, I mean, shouldn't Shikanai and Chocho be like, okay, this is stupid anyway, no matter how you slice it, but shouldn't Shikanai and Chocho be questioning how they're bodying for Mamushi's right now?
Yeah. I mean,
shouldn't they? Like, do they actually think that they can just body Gaara times 10? But do they genuinely think that? Does Shikanai actually think he can just solo Kage with ease? Because power scaling wise, he just would be able to. And if Shikanai's so smart, he should notice that Mamushi seems weak. And so it should be caught on. And that would just make people question Koji. But like, I could see them writing it. It's just, how is Koji not getting found out then? It should be so obvious.
And why is he lying? Like, why the lie?
Exactly.
I am starting to think.
Yeah, I know, just
One-
like, don't kill Ada off guard or something.
One hilarious consequence of this could be Boruto and Kawaki, since Koji already knows, they're willing to go behind Koji's back to go do their own plan. So, okay, Boruto and Kawaki are just gonna team up, and you're like, oh my god, we're so strong, we just bodied like 1,000 full-power Mamushis! We could go fauderize Jura! They go up to Jura and just insta-die. Koji loses both.
Exactly, they can literally mislead him. Also, I just thought about this, but like...
Oh, we got it.
Ado's been alone with Kawaki without Daemon before. Yes, Daemon currently doesn't expect Kawaki to, like, kill Ada.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Koji can easily, assuming Ada can't just, like, actually snap into a fighting mode that beats Kawaki, assuming that for a moment, assuming she's just all love, charm, and blah, blah.
Mhm.
Koji could easily manipulate Kawaki into killing Ada, backstabbing her. How? Well, I'll tell you how. Koji just says, hey, 10 directions. Ada turns into an Otsutsuki in the future. You should kill her now before that happens. Koji's doing it. He just, like, he's killed her. If he thinks she's going to be an Otsutsuki, he's
Yeah,
killed her.
The problem with that Kamui is that he would have done that already.
I don't know, I feel like Kamui thinks that that Kawaki doesn't care about Ada as much as
That's
people
not what
like
I'm
me
saying.
and Ryzen
That's
do.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying if he thinks she'll be Otsutsuki, he's killing her. The same way he's going to kill Boruto for that reason.
Okay,
The same way
okay.
he would
The
kill
same way he's gonna
Akumi
kill
for that reason.
Boruto, that's fair.
Again, Kamui,
If he's willing to, like, again, if he's willing to kill Boruto because of it, he's willing to kill Ada for the same reason.
So whereas I agree, I feel like Boruto's a special, different situation because he isn't just Otsutsuki. He literally has Momoshiki inside of him, and he sees
Akumi?
Momoshiki go out.
Well, okay, Akumi.
What about Agumi? She doesn't have an Otsutsuki inside of her.
If Kawaki made it clear, if she's Otsutsuki, he's killing her.
What I mean is, okay, what Kawaki probably means, rather than what he literally says, is if Akumi is evil.
That's the problem, Oodie. I agree, that's how it should be. But Ikimoto has only proven us wrong time after time in Two Blue Vortex, where Kawaki continuously just keeps saying Boruto's genetically Otsutsuki and Boruto's Otsutsuki. He knows who Momoshiki is. He's not saying it's Momoshiki. In fact, he questioned Boruto. What the hell happened to Momoshiki? Is he, like, dead? He still wants to kill him, despite Boruto tells him, yeah, Momoshiki hasn't done shit for like 3 years. I haven't said a word. I haven't taken over me. And Kawaki's like, yeah, I'm still gonna kill you, bro. Like,
I mean, to be fair, Momoshiki's still in there and can take over at any point as far as Kawaki's concerned. If Kawaki just knew that Momoshiki was gone for good, Boruto loses the Karma Seal. He's just randomly 100% Otsutsuki, because that just can't be undone. Let's also pretend like it makes sense that he's 100% Otsutsuki, but whatever. Does Kawaki still want to kill Boruto?
See, that's the problem. He shouldn't.
Probably.
But
Exactly.
based on what Ikimoto's written so far, it is seemingly more consistent if he still wants to do it.
Yeah, that's why I said he would.
And I hate it.
It is detestable.
But, like, that's what the story's indicated. I hope we're wrong. I hope they start to tweak it over time and unveil the layers. But it doesn't make sense to, because Kawaki in Chapter 79 already had the meltdown that explains his Momoshiki, right? He's already done that. But retroactive, like, again, the forward progression that they did, Chapter 78, because you're Otsutsuki, bro, that's why, no other reason. Progressing into, it's Momoshiki. All I see is Momoshiki. Momoshiki this, Momoshiki that. That works.
Yeah.
But this backwards regression back to, oh, Boruto, you're just genetically Otsutsuki. Time and time again with no Momoshiki influence. Feels like it's retconning backwards. It just doesn't feel like, it feels like Ikimoto's just writing it that way.
I mean, I feel like the reason Kawaki cares isn't because he hates Otsutsuki genetics. It's because he considers that a risk at some way, shape, or form at some point in the future, especially if Kawaki's not going to be there. Then even if Momoshiki's gone, maybe somehow some sort of Otsutsuki shenanigans are going to come afoot to make Boruto evil somehow, and Kawaki's not going to be there to stop him. Even if Momoshiki's gone would be the only thing I could see there. Outside of that, I don't think he would care.
If Kawaki's convinced that, like, the genetics of Otsutsuki will corrupt anyone or something.
Yeah.
But
exactly. I mean, well, with that being said, that does mean before Kawaki wants to die, he absolutely should want to kill anyone who can make more Otsutsuki genetics, such as Amado.
Yeah, he should.
He should.
Well, in theory, he should, but he also needs Amado, as we all know.
And he knows Amado can turn people into Otsutsuki.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that, like, before he plans to die, it'd be, like, the last thing he would do.
I agree. He should do that.
Yeah.
As for whether or not Ikimoto will write it that way, who knows? But yes,
Kawaki
should want to do it. The same way he wants to kill Code, because Code isn't Otsutsuki. He has the exact same goals and personality as one, but he isn't an Otsutsuki. So
exactly. And so then it's more about the ideology at that point.
Oodie, I wanted you to keep that that screenshot up because I had a comment about it, which is that first line in that comment about this is 100% Ikimoto being stupid.
There you go.
He knows the stuff.
Realistically speaking, it is 100% Ikimoto being dumb. I think we have revealed that is more true than anyone could possibly imagine. That he really is just like the peak. His writing is so peak, guys. Peak writer. Ikimoto, peak writer.
No, well, I know. We are Ikimoto's biggest number one haters over here. I'm not going to say Ikimoto's Ikimoto, not Kodachi Ikimoto, but Ikimoto. I'm not going to say Ikimoto's never done something I liked narratively. For example, we loved Chapter 4. We narratively, thematically, we liked, at least Oodie and I don't know about you, Angus, we liked narratively what they were doing with Konohamaru and Matsuri. Yeah. Other aspects of the arc stuff. But that dynamic, I think they did something good. It's not that he's never done anything good. Ada missed the conversation like that too. He's had plenty of good things. Actually, quite a lot of Jura things have been good.
Yeah, actually, I will say
but it's been sprinkled in with a lot of ridiculousness.
I will say
but Jura is like both the best and worst character. Because on one hand, he's actually been awesome, amazing. But on the other hand, it's just juxtaposed with the most ridiculous nonsense of all time that makes you question all the narrative analysis you made.
Yeah.
I still think Ada is probably the most consistent for good. The only thing with Ada that I have against her as of right now, it's not really fully Ada. It's more just the whole dynamic. It's just the immediately over and done with dynamic with the whole Sarada Samurai thing. That just wasn't fleshed out nearly as much as it should have been. It was just snap of the fingers done. That's the one thing I have against Ada. Other than that, I think she's probably been the most consistently good character in True Blue Vortex.
Well, that's why I'm afraid of the most recent thing of, like, hypothetically, if Koji's lie is a lie, then what was the point? Like, I feel like it's a waste of screen time or just even a plot thread in the first place if it's a lie and it's some other weakness that is his weakness.
No, just say don't even mention it.
Exactly. I don't want to think that they're shadow or that they're not like shadow clones if they're like shadow clones.
Yeah,
and then it's also just a ability if it's just shadow clones.
Yeah. By the way, I am a bit surprised, Duty, that you haven't asked me a single time, like directly, what my thoughts are on Boruto, on like a Boruto topic.
Well, directly, what are your thoughts on a Boruto topic?
Well, real quick before you answer that, I was gonna answer with probably because it's been obviously implied.
yeah, true. Well, Oodie, I'm glad you asked. Speaking of this comment, I have a lot of thoughts on what Kamui was saying in that live stream.
Well, so why don't you tell us?
Well, if you would kindly pull it up.
Pull up what?
The live stream.
The last live stream we did? I mean, I can.
Yeah, the last one, yes.
Yeah, well, the last
one. Not gonna have timestamps.
That one, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's 5 hours to sit through. Are we gonna do that?
No, we're not gonna do the full 5 hours, but mainly just like the beginning.
Well, the beginning was the wisdom teeth that I cut out already.
Oh yeah, everything past the wisdom teeth section.
So there was the Urashiki section. And then the Jura wanted to get angry and destroyed the village section. Those are the 2 sections. Because I clicked those today.
The Boruto section was the main one.
Well,
because Kamui was saying some things that I was heavily disagreeing with.
Oh.
Well, what in particular? Because I still don't know what I said.
Well, I forget too, but I just remember disagreeing.
Well, here's all the videos we went over.
What did we say about Boruto?
In particular, it's probably one of the.
Well, I meant like Boruto topic, not Boruto the guy.
Yeah, one of these. Well,
well
all the Boruto topics we did at the beginning of the
topic.
It's one of these 4.
Okay, let me see. Okay.
The urge.
Or like, what genre of topic? Was it narrative? Was it power scaling? Was it theorizing? Like,
I think it was. We could start with will Jura or Hidari become good? That one. We can start that.
Okay. So did I already? Okay, perfect. I already subtitled it, so this is easy because we'll
is this the one where I was just asking like whether we would prefer Jura good, Hidari bad, or Hidari good, Jura bad? Question.
We'll find out.
Okay, well, here's the transcription.
Yeah. I'll just play the video and I'll comment.
All right, I feel like you need to have a general idea of what you're looking for.
I do have a general idea.
Okay, then what is the general idea? Then we can find.
Well, I just wanted to comment because I didn't write down my thoughts. I just remember thinking, oh my god, I disagree with this, but you wouldn't let me in.
You know, you sound like me a lot. And I have the exact same problem.
Yeah.
Hey, there you are.
He could black Setsu back down too if Jura's really that strong. But
yeah,
I wouldn't mind personally. I would like Boruto more if he got his head out of his ass and looked at Jura for the innocent baby sweet angel cupcake eating licking.
Okay, that's a new one. Cupcake is the new one.
Okay, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. 2 things. 1, I think it goes without saying, but I'm obviously mega amplifying what's being said here on both ends. The Boruto being a dick and the Jura being a sweet baby angel. Obviously, I'm way overinflating it. And then I don't remember the full context. I think I was just commenting on Boruto being a meanie head about Jura or something. Like this was if this is what it was.
Okay,
obviously this was not serious.
I feel like we can.
And I'm sure I probably said the similar thing about Sarada. I was like, kill her. Mad at her for being stupid.
I'm just saying, I feel like we could cut Boruto a little bit of slack because I don't know, he's kind of like a world-ending threat here. He's not a sweet baby cupcake, man.
Well, I mean, he is currently.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, anyone's a world-ending threat if they just try hard enough.
Yeah, he's just a baby cupcake who happens to have a nuke on hand.
Well, Himawari has a nuke on hand.
Yeah, exactly. Should Himawari die?
Okay, well, she's unironically.
Should Walky die? Should Naruto die? They have a nuke on hand.
Naruto dying is the best one we could do probably for that.
All right. Continue.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip ahead since.
It'll be that sweet.
Are you saying that we should operate under the Danzo-like shinobi philosophy and not the one Naruto taught us to believe in?
Well, Naruto's philosophy has led us to this point, so I would say that I am a full-on Danzoist, yeah.
Well, that's the problem, then. It's just a Danzoist. I'm a Narutoist. I want Naruto to recognize the sweet baby angel inside Jura. The same way Naruto recognized the sweet baby angel inside Obito, Pain, Gaara, and even the demon of the hidden mist, Sabusa. Enemy number 1, Naruto spoke to his heart. Boruto, on the other hand, would have said, yeah, kill him.
We do need Boruto to talk no jutsu Jura. That would just solve all their problems, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, if Jura just eats some pancakes with Himawari and Team 10, I was never going to the dark side again.
Exactly.
If they just had that picnic, all would be well.
Literally, though, but think about it, though. This isn't a meme. Jura loves Team 10. If they invited him to a family gathering, I mean, he might as well put the ring on his finger.
Jesus Christ, man. You gotta stop with this wedding stuff.
I blame Oodie.
Oh.
For the newlywed. Like, we've just added the chain of what Jura is.
We should have a pin message of all the
Jura is
best
a Cub
ones.
Scout, by the way. Cub Scout's still one of my favorite. What was the one I said recently? What was
Cupcake eating?
Cake.
Cake.
Okay, please start one in like pin messages for us to just add to over time of like the best ones.
Okay.
So currently we have the innocent Cub Scout.
Jura / Shinju adjective long list.
Yeah, there's Mormon.
Mormon was good.
Newlywed. Mormon.
Toothbrushing.
Baby cupcake, yeah.
Toothbrushing was one of my favorites.
Eating princess.
Baby cupcake eating princess.
Peanut. Oh.
Oh my god.
It ends with
That's
Cub Scout, obviously.
Yes.
That's good. Little puppy.
Church attending. Puppy
Little
dog.
golden retriever puppy. Did you catch that?
What did you say? Sorry.
Little golden retriever puppy.
Golden retriever. Okay, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm about golden retriever in like a completely separate section though, just to make it seem like a completely different thing.
We should also call in things like honey and sweetie and darling and dear.
So yeah, sweet baby angel cake. Golden retriever.
Oh, you should add in honey bun. Honey bun's a good one.
Honey bun's a good one. What's that?
Honey bun.
At this point, we're just turning Jura into Valentine's Day. It's just got like
I was gonna say
sweetheart.
hostess, like hostess snack cakes.
Rosy cheeks is another good one.
Oh,
Rosy cheeks, you
baby
said?
ones, bouncers, cupcakes, cinnamon rolls, coffee cakes, Danish, ding dong. That's a good one. Ding dong. There's the one. That's the killer.
That's a good one.
Twinkie Jura. Oh my god, that works so well.
Yeah. Pumpkin Twinkie.
Jura. Because like Twink is like
zebra cake. I can't remember what I said zebra cake in reference to in the past, but I haven't added it here. I'll put it said baby angel cake. I'll make a baby angel zebra cake.
Twinkie's so funny. That one's the best to me.
Oh my god. We're too ridiculous.
Peanut butter licking.
Oh, that's good. That's so good.
And the end, okay, I'm gonna write it now, but it ends with caps lock. Cub Scout.
Actually, the weird thing is like because Hidari's the dog in the relationship, right? Right, the Jura is his master, and
Hidari's just a stupid owner.
Yeah.
Okay, this would be mean, but to put special needs.
No, God.
Oh my god.
Special needs Cub Scout.
Oh, we can't stoop down to Mortified's level.
No, we can't. No.
At least we're saying it nicely.
Ralph Wiggum.
Oh yeah, maybe I forgot to put innocent child.
Well, do you not have
We
baby
should totally
in there?
put it Ralph
Where should
Wiggum.
I put child? Okay, so right now I have innocent newlywed Mormon baby cupcake eating princess peanut church attending puppy dog sweet baby angel zebra cake golden retriever honey bun a rosy cheeks pumpkin Twinkie peanut butter licking Cub Scout. Where should child go?
You're not making this all one nickname.
Yeah, we are.
I would put child
Okay.
right
In
after
my
baby.
head, I'm separating them.
Child after what?
Baby.
baby.
Yeah,
Child.
In fact, I would have
I do
newborn.
cupcake eating child.
Oh, that works too.
Cupcake eating princess child.
Princess needs to be in there for sure.
Princess for sure.
Add newborn before baby. Oh, Lord.
Oh my god. I can't wait for when we just like use this like we're just talking to someone and we just it's like the who's that Renegon one that we do with rating game?
Where is it?
See, what I was thinking of was the Soul Thorn bold key. What was it?
Oh, it was the Soul Thorn. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. What did we?
This one.
Like, what was that whole long word? Should be in pinned messages.
If we didn't delete it. If not,
there's no way. I hope not. I'm gonna search Thorn.
Okay,
the Thorn, Horn, Soul, Bubble Key, Chakra Fruit, Seed Flower, Shinjutsu Pollen, Shinju, Renegon, Eye Key. It's because of the Thorn, Horn, Soul, Bubble Key title.
We should call him Frodo.
Jorah?
Yeah. Because, like Lord of the Rings. He's like Frodo, he's looking for his ring. Or he's looking to destroy the ring.
As and the ring he wants. The innocent newlywed Mormon newborn baby Cub Scout Cub. Oh God, I can't even say it right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, each one individually
of those works.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Oodie, we could do what we did with the Thorn Horn Soul Bulb Key, where we do like innocent Jorah and then innocent newlywed Jorah. Like, you just keep adding on, and we just keep going back and forth until we finish the whole thing.
I do like Mormon. For some reason, that works really well. Do you know?
As someone who is friends with a family of Mormons, I can attest, and I worked with a bunch of them before in a job once. I can attest that Jorah is a Mormon.
Yeah, he's like going around knocking on doors. Have you seen Naruto Uzumaki? He's like asking if you heard about Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, yeah.
Have you seen the risen Naruto?
Have you ever witnessed Jehovah?
Have you ever witnessed?
I don't actually know Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, I know it's a religion, but I don't know what the Jehovah's and Witness part is.
Who is Jehovah and why is he witnessing?
Yeah. What did Jehovah witness? Oh, that's a good question. All right, but anyway. You know what? Real quick, random segue. Since you seem to be a Naruto expert here.
Yes.
What scent did the Predapath have during his fight with Naruto in the paint-up?
I imagine. Okay, first of all, I imagine they smell like corpses if they smell like anything. Second of all, I imagine they smell like nothing if they don't smell like anything. Third of all, if they all have unique individual scents, perhaps.
Well, the Predapath definitely had a unique scent compared to the others during his fight against Naruto.
I feel like you're just not thinking about this hard enough.
Is this a trivia thing, or are you asking for my headcanon?
It is a trivia thing.
Oh, this is trivia. Like, this is definitely the case.
An impossible question, if you will.
Okay, well, I don't know the answer, so I'll give you my headcanon answer for all of them. So, oh my God, I'm forgetting their names.
Remember, I specified the Predapath for a reason. He's uniquely scented.
Yes, but I'm going to go through all of them because that will help me pinpoint the Predapath in my headcanon. Because I imagine they all smell like flowers, right? Obviously. Davipath smells like lavender. The Osteropath smells like
metal,
like a thorny rose. Like not just like red roses, but like a very thorny rose. The Human Path smells like hibiscus. The Animal Path smells like Venus flytrap. No, that's dumb.
Does that even have a scent?
I think it does. We're in flies, which was kind of what I was going for, like Venus flies.
I
Yeah,
don't think
but
it's the
that's
scent. I think it's just the goop that they eat, but I could be wrong.
Animal Path. What does Animal Path smell like? I don't know flowers very well. It smells like
Why are you
it
using
smells like
those?
camellia.
Also, is lavender a flower?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Parade Path. Okay, what does Parade Path smell like? It smells like cactus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you a hint.
Okay.
When you said the word animal in Animal Path, that does lean you in the right direction to the answer of this question.
I don't even know why you segued to this guy.
No, this is
Oh, I just loved it.
this is fun. I don't know. Does it smell like buffalo?
Buffalo.
Not quite.
Well,
does
The
smell like-
scent is familiar to a familiar animal in the Naruto story.
think about the
Does it smell like-
surrounding context.
Does it smell like frog?
Not quite.
Not that animal.
Does it smell like dog?
Well, you're on the right track.
So it smells like dogs. Does
And
it
why
smell like Kakashi's
would
dogs?
the Praetor smell like dogs specifically?
Does it smell like what's his name? Yapamaru?
You're getting really warm.
Akamaru, that's his name.
Yeah, you're getting
Warm.
really warm.
Just like the thing he has the scent of.
He smells sort of like something adjacent to Akamaru.
It would be warm.
Does he smell like lava?
What?
Not that warm.
Not that one. I was hoping you would say that.
Ironically, that's cold.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I give up.
This isn't the only character in the series to smell, to have the same scent.
Did Naruto point out the scent?
Naruto
Well,
did not.
You know, I think your
Ah.
answer is a little static right now. It's a little bit too static.
You know, I'll give you a bigger hint than what Oodie just did. 'Cause that might go over your head. There is the Praetor path heavily parallels a sound ninja.
Oh my god. That's also
I
so
think-
vague.
I think that was actually a worse hint.
Yeah, no, that definitely was a worse.
It's not just any sound ninja.
Yeah,
It's
I feel
one
like
that
problem with
Eva, you know,
Yeah,
no.
Kamui, the problem with that hint is that there are a bunch of sound ninjas. So saying it sounds like a
It's
specific
a
one
sound
is
ninja
like
that Kiba
find the needle
knows.
in the haystack.
I feel like Kamui only gave his hint because he was afraid my hint was too good. I was gonna give it away.
Yeah, I was worried.
Yeah, I give up. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to say whip sound ninja because that might give it away. Well, think about it. How many sound ninja has Kiba met?
Oh, it's the sound ninja that Kiba met.
Well, and Akamaru.
Oh, it was Ukon and Sakon and Ukon.
Who called it Yakon? That's
Write that down
So-
in 10 messages, you know why.
funny.
So he smells like I know. He smells like pee. dog piss.
Hey, who's pee?
Akamaru's dog piss.
Akamaru's pee! Yeah, you got it! My next hint, Kamui, was going to be something along the lines of, would you like something to mark your answer? But you got it! Dynamic marking! It's not static at all. Well, you know, similar to Sakon and Gamakichi have a narrative.
Because it's more
That is
like he's
a
not going to
word.
get this.
I
He's
know,
not going
I
to get
know.
that. That's impossible. That is a trick question.
It's not a trick question. I'll give you
Okay,
a
I need some
hint.
hints. Yes.
Sakon and Gamakichi have the same line said to some important people.
Ah, the same line.
Two people who also parallel each other.
By the way, Kamui, I didn't double check this. I'm like 50% sure it's Sakon, 50% sure it was Kitamaru.
No, it was Sakon.
Was Sakon? Okay. Okay, I'm glad I wrote it correctly then.
You know what? I'm gonna
I was
cheat,
leaning towards
and
it.
I will tell you the cheat I'm using. I'm going to look up Sakon on Narutopedia.
Well, that's definitely
Sakon
not
new
gonna
code.
help you at all.
The only thing that's gonna help you is what they look like. That's not gonna give you this random line.
Oh, it'll help.
Well, to be
'cause I
fair,
know where to
Kamui,
go.
I wouldn't consider this a random line. I'd consider this very important.
Okay, are you
I mean,
ready?
yeah,
Because
I'm sorry.
It's a narrative.
This is a
parallel.
very important narrative parallel.
because you guys don't know about the tech, which is that the Narutopedia has quotes, and if this is a line, it might be there.
I doubt it.
It might, but you have to know which line Gamakichi also said.
And also, it won't help you
Well-
if you can look at all the lines and not know if it's there or not.
Okay, I'll give my first guess. I'll throw out my first guess. So this was Sakon to Sasuke. You mustn't lose sight of your purpose. Life in this village is little more than bondage for you. Sever your ties to this pathetic place. If you could do that, then there will be no limit to the power you can wield. Remember your purpose.
Well,
Do you believe that Gamakichi said that exact line to someone?
I do.
well, who do you think
Who do
Gamakichi
you think
said that to?
Gamakichi told to sever his ties with his village?
His brother Gama Tetsu.
Tatsu?
That's
Yeah.
his name?
Gamatatsu.
Gamatatsu.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Gamatatsu definitely didn't forget his purpose. So I don't think this line applies to
fair.
him.
Gamatatsu always remembered it's to eat snacks.
Yes. Yes, he does. Yeah. Okay. Let me think. They shared a line.
Well, I'll give
Very
you
important
the
line.
technical hint, technical you already got aspect of it, to where it is Sakon to Sasuke. I won't confirm who Gamakichi says it to, but yes, you are correct on Sakon says a line to Sasuke.
I figured it was Sakon to Sasuke. Got those names.
Yeah.
Um.
And by the way, both of these are canon.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Stop.
So
You're prattling, you little weakling. Come on, kid. I'm waiting. I want to play Do Re Mi on those ribs.
I don't think Gamakichi says that.
I don't remember Gamakichi saying that line.
That. I can't believe Kishimoto wrote that line.
I
That
know.
was crazy work.
And
Is
then he
that the
just
line?
doesn't
Lucky,
do
real
anything
quick.
with that.
I'm gonna say it right now. I thought it was cool when like he was actually saying like do re mi when he's hitting people, but then he just never does that again. He should have
Surely
been like
that's in
freaking like doing
rewrites.
do re mi vaso latino when he's beating up Kiba at least once. Put that in rewrites.
He should have actually
Yeah.
what he should have done is like the first time he used that move, he goes Do Re Mi, and the second time he used the move, he goes Fa Sol La,
Yeah.
and then he only completes it. He only says the whole like line once, and it's spread throughout each time he uses the technique. You know what I mean?
Here, you know what?
And he
This is a
completes it.
decent question.
It would be something for the audience. It's not for
What
the characters.
note did Sakon forget? Or should I do forget? I'll do not sing. And the only one is
Oh
T,
yeah.
Do
because
Re Mi.
technically Do
I
is
Well,
forget.
at the
no,
top.
actually,
Technically
honestly,
sing.
I mean, there's different ones you can
Do
do,
re
but he
mi
never sang
are-
me. He just said do re and he just stops. Never
he not
understood that.
Does he not
He
say me?
literally just he says he's gonna
Oh,
play
yeah.
do re mi, and he doesn't even get to the me.
No, you're right, actually. Okay, so
Huh. Well, maybe it might be a thing where like maybe in like the sub or like the manga he only says Do Re, but then in the dub they were like, well, he should complete that, so they went with Do Re Mi in the dub. Maybe I'm just guessing.
Let's find out. We'll find out right now in the manga. What does he say?
This is really interesting, actually. The Do Re Mi Wikipedia page. there's like a lot of stuff here, like a lot more than you would think.
For Sakon or for the music notes?
I'm saying the Wikipedia page for Do Re Mi.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Alright, he says he'll play Do Re Mi.
he does say Do Re
Now
Mi?
let's see.
He says he's going to play
Let's hear your
but
wrist
then
ring.
what is
Do
it?
Re.
Do re.
Yeah, he just says Do Re.
Okay, now check the
Faso La.
anime.
Check Faso La.
Okay,
the
I
PC
don't know.
Alter.
I don't know what line, but I don't know how they parallel. I don't know.
Oh no!
why
Then he
that's the thing.
says next up is a Mi Fa So combo.
Oh.
Oh.
So he's just doing it in a unique way.
Ah.
He doesn't say the Mi Fa So, but he says it will be next up. Then Sasuke does his Lion's Barrage, but it just like doesn't damage Sakon, according to Sasuke. And Sakon just hold him upside down. So we can assume that off screen he did at least get to the Mi Fa So part.
Hmm.
That's probably what beat Sasuke.
Interesting stuff. We're really cooking with gas here.
I mean, we do agree,
Mhm.
Kamui. The reason that it didn't hurt Sakon is because Ukon blocked it, basically.
Yeah, he's cheating.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
a cheater.
presumably, like he
Yeah.
just blocked it, and Sasuke didn't notice.
Because
It's
Sasuke
just kind of
says,
funny though, because you see him like crashing into there, and it just didn't do anything.
Yeah, because Sasuke says he landed it like perfectly or whatever.
He said,
Yeah.
I thought all my combos hit him. It's like nothing can hurt him.
Yeah, it's like a clean execution. Yeah, they're doing a lot of weird stuff with Sakon and Ukon that I feel like was never really paid off the way Kishimoto could have originally been thinking of it.
I mean, and that also could be part of, like I said, like the whole Sakon being the strongest of the Sound Four could just be a Kishimoto idea, poor execution thing to where he's having Sakon be the leader of the four. Like he's clearly taking the lead. He's just like, they're doing this stuff, and then he just never does this again. Like, yes, he's using Ukon, but like this also like when somehow Sakon just like Ukon just like came out of Sakon when Shikamaru did the Shadow Possession without any and got behind Shikamaru like into the forest or whatever without anyone noticing and coming back without you like I don't know how Ukon did that.
So what was the line?
There's a few things.
Well,
do you have any guesses on who Gamakichi said it to?
Gamakichi. You said it was someone important?
Yes.
It is.
Well, if Sakon said it to Sasuke, and it's a narrative parallel, then...
So Naruto.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, Gamakichi
So what
pretty
would
much
these
only
two
speaks to
characters
Naruto.
tell Sasuke and Naruto?
A fairly big thing in canon. Obviously, both characters, with their dialogues to one another, don't have too much to work with, so you're kind of narrowing it down quite a bit.
I have another hint after. This won't be the line, but it'll give you more context. We'll see if you have any ideas first.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the context is it has to do with Naruto and Sasuke getting stronger.
That's pretty good.
Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned this last time we did this. I haven't watched or read Naruto in ages, so the hints are kind of lost on me.
Well, I haven't either.
Oh, really?
Well, okay, I'll give you technically, I guess, for that reason, I'll give you this technical hint. Sakon obviously says his thing to Sasuke in part 1, since part 2 they don't interact because Sakon's dead. Gamakichi, on the other hand, says this to Naruto in part 2, in Shippuden. So,
and it's not just about like getting stronger, makes sense. It's in reference to a specific power-up.
Yeah.
Fairly similar one in hindsight.
Well, you could argue it's the same reason that these two characters have to do the same idea, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting, yeah.
Considering the the origin of the power source for Sasuke in the first place, and how that like sort of ties into what Naruto's power is.
You know what's even worse though is that I've recently been watching One Piece, so I got One Piece on the brain, not Naruto. So that makes this even
That's
harder.
okay.
Sasuke is basically just given this power. Naruto had to train for it. It's a Shippuden Naruto.
Yeah, it's Sage Mode or whatever.
Okay. So what was Sasuke's power up? Just make sure we're on the
First
same page.
mark.
Okay. So what did they both say that they had to do in reference to these powers? Wait, say that again.
Die?
He got it.
Hey.
So wait, because I think Sakon said you're gonna have to die, and then did Sakon say you're gonna die, or you're probably gonna die, or it'll probably
You're
kill
gonna
you?
have to die just this once.
Yeah. It's
Okay, let's
whatever.
see.
Just this once part, but it's kind of just by default. I do
Sakon tells Sasuke that he needs to die to awaken a new power, while Kamakichi tells Naruto that he needs to die to awaken a new power.
So specifically,
you should edit that. You should edit that to say in parentheses, and they're basically the same power.
Yeah. It's basically Sakon's, and the discrepancy for both of them is, and obviously this is when when Sasuke is going to get into the coffin. That's the whole point of getting in the coffin. It's not actually death. It's a state of animated stasis or whatever he says. That's not actually death, but it's death, but it's not. And then for Gamakichi, he's like, well, it's not actually dying. I really just meant you'll stop being human because you'll be a frog.
Because
well, also as we say, the momentarily stasis whatever thing, Naruto has to stay still.
Also, I just thought about it, Kamui. The frog statues don't make sense. Why did they turn into statues? Couldn't they just be frogs?
Well, that just means so what Fukasaku explained. I have another thing that makes no sense about it, but what Fukasaku explains is that gather in a little too much frog features, gather in quite a bit too much frog, gather in way too much stone. Basically, is the progression. Okay. My question is, why are they huge? We see what happens to the Preta path. He absorbs like a shitload from Naruto, and he just stays human-sized.
Well, he also doesn't turn to stone.
Who was that? Giant Jiraiya?
That's my guess.
But he doesn't turn to stone.
I have a guess for this. Is that they took in too much energy, and their vessel couldn't contain it with the regular size, so it expanded.
I mean, unironically,
actually, no, I have a different idea.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did lie, if that was the explanation.
They turn into frogs, but as we see in the Naruto universe, like most of those frogs just become huge. Big. So like he turns into Gamakichi and grows up to Gamabunta, and then for whatever reason tried Sage Mode again and got too much.
Oh god.
Yeah, because frogs can be pretty big at the end. That works.
Low-key, I always thought some of those frogs should have been humans that failed Sage Mode. Like Mom, Pa would have been perfect.
Weren't they all?
I thought all they were just frogs.
What?
No. Fukasaku makes it seem like at least those were humans who failed Sage Mode.
No. What I'm saying is that some of the frogs we see, like Ma and Pa, should have been humans that failed Sage Mode. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like Gamakichi, for example, would just be a human who failed Sage Mode.
Exactly.
That's such a brilliant idea. Well, Gamakichi, we saw him as a tadpole, so that wouldn't work. But Gamabunta would work.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's technically never confirmed, but I still love the Gamakichi's the tadpole theory.
I know.
It's so beautiful.
I know.
What?
Ikimoto would never.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? It's beautiful.
Because like isn't like Naruto when Naruto first uses the summoning jutsu, like for the very first time, he summons a tadpole. And that tadpole is Gamakichi.
Well, we don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, that's just a theory. That's awesome.
It 100% is.
Why do you say 100%?
They have the same color.
Let's double check.
Don't they?
Naruto
The same what?
summons tadpole. He said same color.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I wasn't
the
thinking that
tadpole
either.
was like green.
I was thinking that too.
In the manga, I think, or at least in some of the variations.
Oh,
it's
they have
different.
it's the orange with the green.
Yeah. So in the
I mean, to be fair here, there are a few different ones that could be it. I mean, it does look like Gabakichi from this one, but I'm pretty sure we also see in the anime, unless the Cartoon Network censored it, I'm pretty sure we see him summon some green ones too. The ones that just
not my
are
comment
green.
there.
He might, yeah. It looks like this one, funny enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That's part of the problem is that it could just be like anything.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different tadpoles.
Yeah, we see it progressing each time he summons it. Is another problem.
Yeah, but that doesn't look like Gabakichi anymore.
Okay, but we keep seeing it progressing and getting bigger and bigger until eventually,
Okay.
like it's.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Clearly
different frogs.
Yeah, because
No,
there you go. Because I was gonna say like, I thought there was at least one green.
The point isn't that time is passing, so the frog is aging. The point is that Naruto is summoning bigger and bigger frogs, but it's obviously not enough progress, so he needs to get to Gamabunta immediately.
Yeah, and obviously,
no.
The first one can still be Gabakichi, the very first one, but
no, I disagree. I think it is time is progressing, and so he's summoning Gabakichi in further stages of development. I think that is what is going.
It's not just development; it's color.
Yeah, why is he changing back and forth in different colors?
And then also, why is he summoning Gamabunta?
And why does he summon Gabatatsu later on if Gabakichi's like his specific one that he summons?
Yeah.
Well, because Gabakichi is not his specific one. You can summon Gamatatsu as well.
Okay. So what makes you
But then
think
why
that
are none of
this is
these Gamatatsu?
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Oh no, maybe one of them is.
So why do you think this one is Gamakichi?
Because this is because the orange one has the same color as Gamakichi.
Okay, but what about the green one?
That's a different one.
You said it was just him growing over time.
I didn't say it was every time.
You were definitely arguing that when we were questioning it.
Trying to force his headcanon. This is not headcanon space. This is completely real.
Okay, this is really funny, but looking at the manga right now, the tadpole, kind of the way its tails are drawn makes it look like it's like a Nine Tails-esque looking tadpole.
What chapter?
The tails feel Nine Tails-y to me.
Feel free to post it. My problem with saying that it's Gamakichi is that it just clearly the green weird like zebra pattern on it, not zebra, but giraffe pattern on it. It's just not Gamakichi's pattern.
Oh, I'll also add though, if you look at the manga one, because it's side by side with the Gamma, the great Toad Warrior Gamma.
I hear ya.
If you look at my cooking chat where I posted it, the pattern is just like it's on the same page. Like it's literally side by side, the same color, same design.
So he was his son?
Well, potentially.
Oh my god. So he's
I want that Gamma lore.
Gamma
is literally a Akatsuki level.
he's not the son of Gamma. Gamabunta, you are not the father.
Yeah.
That's why Gamakichi got so strong. It's because Gamma was his dad.
But it doesn't have to be this Toad's son. It could just be any random tadpole. But you get the idea.
Yeah, the patterns are just a coincidence. Sure, bot. Sure.
Actually, Kamui, go to the chapter before Naruto is summoned by Pain, because this is something Ryzen was bringing up. I just wanted to get to that. It's the reason that Naruto and Pa find out that the Akatsuki are in the village, hilariously, is because Danzo killed the Toad.
I'll also add real quick.
Yeah.
In the colored manga, I'm just looking ahead. Naruto keeps summoning, again, they're coloring it how they're coloring it, which is different from how the anime colors it. Mm-hmm. But it keeps summoning this Gamma-looking Toad, like the same, design as that.
Yeah.
But curious.
All right, so anyway, you want me to go to
curious.
see in the manga when Danzo kills a toad and they see that his name disappears from like the thing?
Yeah, because what do they say there? Because isn't that interesting for this? Because this toad can be summoned. Who added the tadpole to the summoning registry? Right?
Well, because I see what you're saying.
For just any random Joe Blow ninja to summon this guy in the midst of battle.
Well, because you wouldn't have a Joe Blow summoning it. You would have like someone that Jiraiya gave the scroll to. So they trust Jiraiya.
Why would they even allow the possible RNG of Jiraiya summoning the tadpole?
That's funny.
I'm thinking it just automatically gets added when they are born. I'm gonna try to find the scene.
It should be when they're ready. It's like
I'm
I
thinking
hate
that
to
it
say
just
it.
automatically just appears the moment they're born.
Is Toad
No
Society
explanation,
more
really.
corrupt than Ninja Society? At least kids don't go out until after they graduate the academies. Like we're just throwing these tadpoles in the war.
He's gone from the register. That's what he says.
Yeah. Which, again, I think is hilarious because Naruto realized something is wrong in the village because of Danzo.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. So Danzo literally did that to keep Naruto out of the village, and it's what notified Naruto.
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically,
so funny.
He still stalled for time because even if Danzo didn't know, which Danzo has summoning animals, he should know unless toads are different. But whatever. Assuming he doesn't know, whatever. But he probably knows. At the very least, that toad was going to go immediately, and then Naruto was going to come back immediately. Yeah. So he still stalled for time. And even then, you could still technically say it made pretty much no impact because Ma got to the village right around that same exact time. And to be fair, yes, that other toad told her to summon Naruto. Actually, I was just watching the episode. That toad doesn't say to summon Naruto and Pa. It says that he has a message from Pa, and then Ma is like, I know, I need to summon them. So actually, maybe Danzo, the toad dying didn't change when Naruto was going to get there. Maybe he's just going to get there at that exact same time, regardless.
Yeah, as soon as Ma noticed.
Yeah.
Because, just think about it. How was Naruto wasn't going to run there.
Exactly.
Unless the plan was Fukasaku was going to unsummon Naruto, which sends him back to Leaf Village, and then Naruto would then summon Fukasaku. Damn.
I mean, since I was just
why didn't they just do that?
Since I was just rewatching the whole Pain Invasion today, I think it's kind of funny. There's, I think, 2 instances, there might be 3, to where Naruto is worried about the Akatsuki attacking the Leaf Village while he's on Mount Myoboku, as it's actively happening. Like, he's like paranoid and like anxious about it, and then Pa's just reassured. I'm like, nah, bro, don't worry about it. You're being stupid. It's totally fine. It's like, bro, let him go back. It's like, why does he need to be here to eat your food? Let him go.
Not exactly.
Go refuel at Ichiraku Ramen. You're worried about it. Go ease your anxiety. Like, you don't need to sleep on Mount
Myoboku. Won't let him go back.
Know.
He wants him to eat bugs instead.
Like, why?
Because bugs are nutritious.
That's ridiculous.
Oodie, I have a question. Did you find like the weird teleportation pool thing weird?
Which one?
The one that they used in the Pain arc.
The reverse summoning jutsu?
No, like the pool.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Since Ryzen brought that up as well. So, Myoboku just has a wishing well connected to Konoha somehow.
I know, it's like the freaking moon portal.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Mount Myoboku, the place that takes 30 days for Pain to travel to. Apparently.
Yeah. but somehow they have one of those things. What is it called?
Ooh, the freaking Mario pipe.
Portal?
Yeah, it's like the moon portal, basically.
Portal. I'm trying to find it.
I mean,
Yes, I
to
know.
be
Yeah,
fair,
Luke, I did.
to be fair, that wishing well
Wrapped it up, dude.
could be imbued with jutsu, either summoning or flying rising because of Jiraiya or Minato, to where after one of those two, they essentially made like an environmental jutsu on that secret wishing well tunnel thing, and that's why that works that way.
Well, regardless of that, there's another thing that I wanted to ask about Mount Myoboku. Why is its sky purple at night?
Great question.
Where is it?
I know, it makes it seem like it's a different dimension, but it's not.
I know, is this hollow earth? Like, what is happening here?
I mean, it kind of was implied that it was. I mean, it's the same thing with Ryuchi Cave, where it's like of this world, but it is at the same time not of this world. So it kind of is like a kind of weird. It's like a closed off space or something.
Well, it's weird because they're making a big deal that, oh my god, Orochimaru and Kabuto found this cave? What?
Oh, maybe I'll do something about that in my rewrite.
You know, speaking of that, actually, I have a podcast topic about that somewhere.
I'll just mention that Jigen's dimension sky was purple.
I know, yeah.
My headcanon for why it would be purple is that there's extra nature energy at Mount Myoboku. There's a lot more of it, and it's making the sky distortedly purple.
Yeah, it's like why purple.
Do you mind if I added that to my rewrite?
Search cave, though.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think
in Naruto topics. I keep forgetting to do the use topics thing lately, by the way.
Did we get to the line? Yes, we did.
Did you get it? Did you go squad?
Yeah, we did. Special fluid? Are you
just to be clear?
Fluid?
Like, does nobody know the answer? Like, am I being tripped right now?
For what?
To which part?
The answer to the question, considering I literally said his name and stopped myself and said I was gonna write this in there, but like, not only did I say it, like, do you guys not know the answer to this?
Honestly, is the only character to have a special sight then?
Oodie should at least know this. Come on.
What you just said is Kidomaru.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna make sure. I was like,
to be fair, Kamui, since you said the answer, we didn't think you were asking us.
Yeah, I was like,
well, just the number was. That's why I was confused for a second.
You're confused us.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a little bit late, but segueing away from the previous.
Well, actually, real quick.
Oh, okay.
Because we were on Pain Arc stuff, just go to my most recent one, because I saw that when I was looking for Sage Mode.
Okay.
So, why was Naruto so worried about someone catching him? He's gotta make sure no one catches him. Training the Rasen Shuriken.
I mean, well, it's funny
not
because
like Fukasaku knows this jutsu, or that it's forbidden to get mad at Naruto for, or anything like that.
So this is actually the second time Naruto's done this. If you remember in the, I guess, Itachi Pursuit arc, after confronting Itachi, I guess Kakashi and someone else catches up with Naruto, and Naruto lies about meeting Itachi for no reason. Keep in mind, their mission is to find Itachi. Naruto lying about it.
I have an idea. Maybe it was like a self-imposed rule, and maybe it's because he wanted to be ninja-y about it. As in, ninjas can't be caught doing things. So there you go. He's a ninja.
But it's possible.
But Naruto isn't Guy.
Okay,
He's not making self-imposed rules for his training.
Now, okay, I mean, Itachi one I can understand because that's a little bit more serious to Naruto. It has to do with Sasuke, to which Naruto wants to himself do that. And it's like Itachi's like a serious matter that he wants to like handle himself and think about without like interference from anyone else. That one makes more sense. This Rasen Shuriken training is just ridiculous.
You know what? I think it's more because he just got Sage Mode. It's kind of like the best way I could tell is kind of like if Goku finds a new power up and then starts experimenting. You're like, can you stop and let's focus on what you can do first before you try something even more dangerous and reckless? And it's like, no, I got the Sage mode. Now I want to see if I can throw a nuclear bomb on top of it and see how that works. And it's like, can you not? Can you just do one thing at a time? It's like, no, I'm gonna do all the things at once. I'm gonna combine everything.
It probably is like a do one thing at a time thing, yeah.
I mean, the problem is this obviously isn't interfering with the training. Naruto's not being distracted or thinking about it during the training. He's just sneaking away after training.
This is him after finishing Frog Kata and whatnot. Like he's finished the training.
Fukusaku's sleeping.
Fukusaku hasn't told him about merging yet.
An important part of all training is rest.
I agree. That's what I was going to say.
That's probably the reason.
I know that Kamui, I'm mattered and bloody, and you have the nine-tailed fox stuck inside you that just wants to get out. And you're like, cool, I'm going to go do this thing that might make me pass out and leave me vulnerable. Maybe we don't do that in my home.
That would be a reason to help people in advance.
Maybe we could wait till you leave my special mountain before you might mess around and let out the only thing that could probably destroy it.
That is kind of funny, considering how often Naruto need to be whacked with the stick. He would risk going into Sage mode right here for this, but ignoring that. No, but I do think I do have I do think I have a legitimately really good reason, Kamui. This just came out of the previous arc. Naruto's Rasen Shuriken is banned. So
that's true.
There you go.
I bet Oodie. I explained that already. Fukusaku doesn't know that. He doesn't know the jutsu. When he sees it, he's just like, what jutsu is that? I don't know. Never seen it before.
Yeah, but if Naruto gets injured, then obviously Fukusaku would know, and then he'd probably tell Tsunade or whatever.
Yeah.
Then also, just if it doesn't work, as it probably wouldn't when he first starts it, he would want to do that in secret for obvious reasons.
It could also be the case that if someone caught him, they wouldn't want him tossing these nuclear bombs around, destroying the place.
I don't think that was a worry. I mean, the place was destroyed regardless. It's like no one had anything to say about it.
Well, knowing that it was him causing it, they would probably, at least cross their arms and,
I mean, I don't think they slept through a tornado or something.
Well, just saying.
By the way, I just wanted to point out how cute it is that Fukusaku's pillow looks like a lily pad.
That is very cute.
But yeah, I think it's because it's banned. And he
That's a good
can't
explanation.
do it yet.
I think there are plenty of explanations for it. I don't think it's particularly.
It is goofy though.
It is.
It is goofy, but it's not like it's not like out of place, or it's not like I don't know what
it's not a plot hole or anything.
It's
just obnoxiously ridiculous.
I mean, in one of the future scenes, Fukusaku goes up to Naruto during the day, and he's been like, "Oh, Naruto, you've been sneaking off a lot lately." So either Fukusaku was aware of this in his sleep, or Naruto's been doing this.
Didn't care?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I think Naruto's been doing this often. Well, technically, we do see 2 different scenes of him doing this. It's not just this one night scene, anyways. So he is just sneaking off during the day to do this, but Fukusaku did notice. So there you go. Just didn't know the training.
Thought he got away. Didn't.
Exactly. But Naruto's probably just doing this in a side secret training anyways, for Sasuke specifically, so there's also that aspect of it. He wants the Rasen Shuriken specifically for Sasuke.
It is also secret training.
Well, specifically for Sasuke, to immediately use it on not Sasuke.
Whereas, yes, I still stand by what I said.
I stand by the first part, which is secret training. I don't stand by the Sasuke thing, but I do stand by secret training.
Well, it'd be the same exact thing for the
my
base
own argument. The Rasen Shuriken, in the first place, was for Sasuke to be immediately used on Kakuzu, who Naruto's never met.
Well, but then I'd say the same thing for the Rasengan itself. It's to counter Sasuke's Chidori, which he first used on Kabuto.
Mm-hmm. You know what I wish happened in the 5 Kage Summit, where you had Sasuke versus Naruto at the end of Danzo fight, which is like Naruto should have used Wind Style Rasengan in clash with that.
And
That
beat
would
Imagine.
Sasuke.
That
I'm
would have been
down.
sick. That would have
Well,
been so
but there's the problem. He would have won.
I mean, if you just upscale
Kishimoto thought
Sasuke to
ahead.
where he doesn't win, then there you go. Well, also, it
But-
doesn't matter if
Oodie thought
Naruto
ahead.
wins, since Toby's there to bail him out anyways.
Naruto
Yeah, but then
destroyed
it's a little bit more silly for Naruto to be like, yeah, I need the Nine Tails. If he's just in base winning against Sasuke,
That's not
would he have
fair if
safe mode on top of
Sasuke
that
just
and a
hit...
stronger jutsu? Like,
No, if Sasuke's exhausted after his whole freaking gauntlet he just went through, whereas Naruto's coming in base, then it's more understandable.
yeah, but Sasuke's blind. Without Itachi's eyes, he's not getting that strength back ever again.
You know, speaking of Wind Style Rasengan, you know the first time he used it in chronology, not in series. Okay, actually, it's the other way
The
around.
answer to
In
your
series.
question is yes.
Okay,
Oodie had a post about it, and I have always known, and I've never forgotten, and I don't know why more people don't know.
Yeah, which is like, which is what?
Well, the first time in chronological order is versus Kakashi. The first
Yes.
time we see it is with Yamato to save Kakashi, Ino, and Choji from Kakuzu's attack, and then he does the Rasen Shuriken after that.
I do
Yes,
also want to
and the
point
weird
out,
part.
so
Yes.
Yamato says that Naruto can only do the Rasen Shuriken like 2 times per day, or it might be he only did it twice or 3 times in training or whatever. So Naruto has, and he said because it's a 50-50 success rate. So Naruto's successfully landed the Rasen Shuriken before. He either threw it or he just didn't get hurt by it. How did
Or
that
he
work?
did, but didn't notice the damage yet.
I definitely don't think
Okay.
that's the case.
Okay, but the weird part I wanted to point out with him using it, the Wind Style Rasengan, the first time we see it, is that A, he used it with one arm, and B, he throws it, both of which he shouldn't be capable
Wait,
of
what?
at the time.
He doesn't
Yeah.
throw it.
Yeah, he does.
What are
Not
you
on
thinking?
Kakashi. You
No,
mean the
when he
Kakuzu?
used it with Yamato.
I think
Okay.
I just remember him forming it, and then like they did whatever the heck they did.
To be fair, did they say what
To
jutsu
throw it?
Naruto's using there?
I'm just saying it's weird because he shouldn't be capable of either of those with the Rasengan at that point, but he did. He used it with one arm, which is crazy.
Well,
And he
to be
threw it.
fair, I'll check the manga. In the anime, I think the scene just is different anyway. Because
No,
I don't think Naruto. I don't remember. I gotta double check right now. Hold on.
I remember checking this. I think I might even have it
second
saved.
guessing things now.
I mean, I don't think we see him form the jutsu.
No, we do. I remember checking this in the manga. I was like, because I remember I rewatched Naruto like a little while ago, and I came across that scene, and I was like, wait a minute, did you just one arm Rasengan? Did he just throw a one arm Rasengan? What's going on here? This is weird. And then I went to the manga to check. Hang on, it's kind of there. It's kind of not clear that he isn't doing
It
that.
does look like he's just doing it with one. I mean, technically, because
Oh,
they're coming
shit.
in off screen anyway, it's possible some shadow clones help Naruto form the Rasengan before we see them. Then they poof away. It's possible.
But the difference is we see them poof away versus Kakashi, whereas we don't with the Yamato combination attack.
Well, again, it could have poofed away in the middle of the smoke before we see everyone.
Post it.
Mm,
I mean, Naruto
There's
can
multiple-
make a Rasengan with his 2 hands without a clone.
yeah, but he did it with one hand.
Yeah, that's obviously
It's
the
very-
difference.
Well, he couldn't do it good when he did it without the clone.
That was also Kid
I think-
Naruto. I think he could do the same thing.
I think it's just rule
Okay.
pool. Here we go. See? One arm, one hand.
But yeah, it's definitely possible that he could have just used both his hands to form this without a clone.
No, I think he used one hand.
I mean, he definitely
I
could
think
have.
he was just. I think he was just randomly, for no reason, goaded with the sauce.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
think Kishimoto wasn't thinking when he drew this panel.
yeah.
That's also
But
true.
I also I'm not going to use this, but it's possible that the Nine Tails helped him in the same way that it formed the Rasengan at the end of part 1 versus Sasuke one-handed.
Could be.
Since he's like the
Okay.
I don't think
form
enough
here.
people.
as a side note, I know nobody else cares. But like, we see what the shadow clones do when they're helping Naruto. They're like spinning their hands in a circle. I've always hated that when the Nine Tails chakra arms are helping Naruto, they're not doing the spinny hand thing. They're just still. That they're not rotating shit that way. I'm sorry. They should be spinning around the same way.
Well, maybe he's
Yeah, I
using the
see.
arms for containment, and then he's doing the rotation himself instead of the
No,
containment.
he should be doing it the same way as normal.
Well, I'm
But
sorry
yes,
that you
that would be
hate...
the explanation.
Okay, there you go. Just being stubborn, I love it. So do we want to do?
I go to your side topic.
Okay. Side topic. So this is the segue from the Ryuchi Cave Jugo Orochimaru topic. But segueing away from that, not just Ryuchi Cave. Sai says the Rain Village is notoriously difficult to infiltrate because it's closed off to the outside world. What does he mean by this? Go ahead.
What he means is they don't let outsiders in and out. Like, they're very strict about security and whatnot.
But
Very
how?
isolationist.
What do you mean how? The Rainmaker Jutsu / Pain's ruling style / Hanzo possibly too, back in the day.
Okay, so the rest of this is gonna get into that. So does he mean physically, like geographically? You know, like how the Land of Waves was randomly stated to be difficult to invade by ninja because it's surrounded by the ocean or whatever?
It is also the case that the Rain Village is surrounded by a giant lake. So
Because
geographically, yes.
technically, yeah, but realistically, it's not going to stop any ninja who can walk on water.
Well,
I
it
mean,
depends on
technically,
how.
most places would be difficult to try to get like that. Like, I'm not attacking the village hidden in the waves while walking on the water. That feels like I just want to lose my entire army at that point. That's tactically going to be if any general's like, no, we could walk on the water to the water ninja. You want to walk on the water at the water ninja, and that's gonna, yeah, all right, yeah, cool.
They are water
Go
actually.
ahead.
The Rain Village, yes. So
I'll give it to you. But
I was thinking that it's more that they just had strict security, so people that were outsiders basically got reported and things like that.
yeah, basically they have nice agents.
But addressing exactly what Kamui wrote, the rain jutsu Nagato has isn't stopping anyone. Konan and Pain aren't even known to for sure exist. So they aren't going around dealing with infiltrators. It isn't like the Hidden Leaf's chakra signature detection barrier. What does he mean?
It is like that barrier, but
well, what I meant is that the barrier also isn't stopping infiltrators.
Okay. I think another thing is like.
Well, neither is the leaf one.
We have seen.
That's what I'm saying.
Water.
Then it is like it. You said it isn't like it.
Okay, sure. If you want to be semantical about it, like that, clearly not.
Well, it physically isn't stopping anyone, just like the barrier around the Hidden Leaf Village. It is just like it.
So it's not notoriously difficult to infiltrate the Rain Village.
But so like I said, but Hanzo is specifically, as we know from his backstory, Mifune and Pain, paranoid to the world to end about security. It's likely that Hanzo could have been doing this too. Like it could have been this way for a long time.
Closed off to the outside world could also be in terms of trade. So like how Japan was in like the old days.
So obviously, Jiraiya didn't know Hanzo was dead, so the rest of the world probably thought Hanzo was still alive. Hanzo could be a deterrent to invade, but I don't think that's going to automatically make it notoriously difficult to invade, especially if he's been dead for years. No one's tried it.
Well, I would think.
Well, they could have tried it, but then Pain just kicks them out.
How's
doing
Pain's
it.
gonna kick him out? How's he gonna do it? What's he do?
Send
Oh,
some of his henchmen or a sixth path to Pain or Conan or whatever he wants.
I was gonna say as well.
Send an animal, the freaking the multiplying dog after.
Okay,
we have seen water senball and jutsu before, so the rain can be turned into a weapon.
Okay, you know what? That would have been cool if Pain just did his Rainmaker Jutsu as that sometimes.
That would be funny. But Jiraiya.
Well, that wouldn't be random thing. Like he would do it to ward off invaders.
Jiraiya infiltrated for like 1,000,000 years before finally being confronted, only because Jiraiya was the one confronting them rather than the other way around.
I mean, Jiraiya also is a Sannin and supposed to be one of the best legendary ninjas around. And
but Jiraiya was instantly detected. Also, Jiraiya came in on the Toad instead of going in whatever normal way. But obviously that doesn't change anything for the rain, so.
Yeah,
well, I think
even if he made it through, it's okay because if you're Pain and you know the Jiraiya is there, you understand that Jiraiya is probably there because of whoever's in charge of this place. So you just wait to get him in the spot that you want him, where you got the advantage.
Well, they didn't know who the infiltrator was until they saw him.
Yeah, I think the coming in through a Toad also adds to the air of it being difficult to infiltrate because how many people are going to come in through a Toad? Like, not many
but that's
people.
exactly it then. So, okay, we're saying he went through the Toad because it's difficult to infiltrate. So then whatever thing he bypassed with the Toad is probably what Sai is referring to that we don't know what it is.
It's probably the water.
So, I mean, boats exist.
Okay, but you can like spot a person on a boat.
Okay.
They probably have scouts, right? I would imagine they have scouts on like towers.
But again, people were spotting Jiraiya as he went to like 5 different stores asking about Pain and Hanzo. Everyone knew he was an outsider. Everyone's like, you don't look
Pain
like
knew he was
around
there.
here.
He just like was taking his sweet time going after him.
But he didn't know it was Jiraiya. He just knew it was an infiltrator. That's just standard procedure for him.
I can speak to this as
He could tell he was strong.
As someone who works in security, I can explain to you the difference of this. For security about access control points, you can't watch everybody everywhere at all times. Even in the digital age now, it's impossible. What they can do is watch entry points or access points, such as coming into the village through the gates and things like that. You can put extreme scrutiny and make sure you watch everybody that comes through there. But once you get past that point and you're inside the village, you don't expect to be infiltrated or somebody to get past those points. So when someone finds a way, like Jiraiya did, someone inside asking around is a red flag. But in theory, for a place like the village hidden in the rain that has the Akatsuki and is known for not letting people through, somebody on the inside should be somebody from the village, even if they're a little weird and unusual. Right. That's where he got so much time on the inside. Is that once he got past the actual walls, it's no big of a deal now because they expect anybody on the inside to be okay and already been cleared.
And well, to be fair, Pain still senses the intruder in the village. Every drop of rain he senses from. He still knows where they are. He's literally just taking forever to get there. Honestly.
But then that's the point. It's not notoriously hard to invade if anyone can just waltz in there, go into like 4 stores, and then leave without being confronted at all.
We don't say it's not everyone, it's Jiraiya. So we can't say it's like
the
random beginning from the Leaf walked through there and just walked in like nothing happened.
Well, actually, to be fair, this might be anime only. There is an earlier scene of Kakashi trying to go to the rain village, but being stopped before he ever gets in.
That one I'm pretty sure is filler, yeah.
Okay, but I'm talking to Oodie, so he will consider it.
Is it
Oh.
part 1 or Shippuden? Is it after this? I think you said it was
I'm pretty
It's
sure I know the
before
filler.
this, but I think it's Shippuden. I don't remember the context of why he was going there, but there's a scene of Kakashi trying to. I think it might be
I remember it.
in like episode 100 to 125 ish range.
It's from the episode
A
where
little
they're
bit
doing the
before Jiraiya, but not too long before.
Actually, it's way after. It's from the section. Excuse me.
129, it seems like.
Excuse me, Kamui. It's from the second tuning exams.
Sounds like he's choking on a wisdom tooth.
That's the problem when you can't chew.
Yes.
Here, I'll look it up. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now, but I'm only seeing Jiraiya, but I can think of the scene too, so I'm pretty sure it exists unless we're just making a false memory.
No, it's from the. It's not a false memory. It's from the tuning exams filler arc, which happens during the war arc.
Okay, yeah. Well, to be fair, that didn't.
This isn't the scene I'm talking about.
It's not the senior, because this was the one I was thinking of.
No, it's when we're like Kakashi's like running and he's trying to be sneaky, and for whatever reason I can't remember exactly how the scene plays out, but like it's not him like walking in like this. It's him like being like Jiraiya trying to get in.
No, he did it through the bridge, Kakashi.
The thing is, Jiraiya didn't do anything. He just like teleported out of the toad in the middle of the lake and then walked into the rainbow.
But he got past that outer barrier in the access point, which is the key point for any type of defense.
Exactly, and that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but the hard part is getting past the front door of any place.
Okay, so it's
also fair. We don't really get to see it, but the front entrance thing, whatever, that Kakashi got stuck onto the scene I'm thinking of, could be the notorious part. And then in addition to that, there's also this Rainmaker jutsu.
This is fun.
I was going to bring up actually that there was a single access point, which was the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, so no, I think we are in agreement then. It's probably the outside barrier. That is what Sai's referencing in particular. Okay,
yeah.
So I didn't even think that was in the series, but I'm glad that we brought that up because it's not even speculating or theorizing. It's just, there we go. We figured it out.
Is that from the Boruto? Is that from Boruto then? From the anime?
Well, yeah, because that's why I thought it was interesting, because obviously in the Boruto anime, Sai infiltrates the Rain Village. So I thought it was interesting for Sai to have this line.
So
here's
a screenshot of
Hmm?
Kakashi and what I'm thinking of.
Okay, what episode is
Yeah,
this?
that's from what I was talking about.
And then here's another thing.
I'm trying to find that.
I'm seeing.
Naruto Shippuden. Oops.
So I can get like
he's
security
about to
being
walk
tight.
up to the
I
actual
know.
walk.
It's just like it's like you
I
got
feel
one
like
like
that's the same thing.
it's like a train track stopper thing. It's like the only thing separating. and what, like two ATM workers? It's like you gotta pay the
the one I
tax
was
to
talking
dock
about.
here.
That's just guards at the gate for when you enter their land. So it's like cool. But I also like the idea that by Pain using his Rainmaker Jutsu, most people would think to infiltrate with the rain because of lower visibility, but that is the time when it's at its highest level of being defended, because his rain can sense the chakra of people that's not from the village.
Yeah,
So it's a nice combo
exactly.
that especially most people would not figure out, especially if you're not aware of Pain or that he could do that.
Yeah, well, I think that's the interesting thing is that I was getting at, whereas I think I'm just going to probably disagree with Kamui on this, unless he's remembering saying that I'm not, but Pain and Conan aren't getting rid of infiltrators because the people of the village don't even realize that Pain and Conan actually exist, or like where they live, or like whatever, what they look like. There is like the one guy who knows what Conan lives because he's the one that brings her the bodies, but outside of like those guys.
Well, I think Lady Angel, as they call Conan,
Yeah.
was more known, but
I think so,
Pain
yeah.
is like they've never seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the mythos makes you a larger than life character, and that alone adds to your reputation. But it's not like the Rain Village isn't a village of mercenaries. Like, they don't need the biggest guns to kill everybody.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even a skilled ninja can be overwhelmed by 20, 30 other ninja that's rushing them that they didn't realize that they were caught out if they're in the middle of the village. Most people aren't going to escape that.
Yeah. But my point was that I don't think that Pain is sending any of the paths, nor do I think he's sending any of these summoning animals, as funny as it is, because I don't think he's, like, let anyone see his Rinnegan.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of a joke there. I think
Okay,
Conan is honestly the one doing it.
Probably,
Or
yeah.
the whatever raid ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, you send out Conan with an attack squad, and that should get the job done, especially if they don't even know you're coming.
Yeah, to be fair, like Conan is an Akatsuki member. Like she is just beating anyone who goes there for the most part.
Yeah.
And she has a unique jutsu that most people won't see coming until it's too late.
That's true too, yeah. Honestly, she should have fought Naruto alongside Pain. I don't know why she didn't.
Also, real quick, this is funny, and she absolutely didn't do this. Okay, this is hilarious, but this isn't the case. I have premises. But it would explain why it's notoriously hard to get into the Rain Village. You know what's actually just outside the Rain Village? By chance?
What would
That would definitely ward off anyone.
What?
Well, do you have any guesses?
Ryuchi Cave.
Okay, that is
good
the
guess.
funny.
Well,
funniest.
with rain comes thunder, and thunder is scary.
And with thunder,
Well, I'll give you a hint. A certain sea.
Okay.
And
the Mist
our
Village
little
is-
infiltrator remover person in question has this.
The 6 billion paper balls.
The 600 billion sea of paper bombs. That would make it notoriously hard to get into.
Also very difficult because if you only got one main point of entry, it's easy to watch everybody coming that way.
And remind you, she's parting the Red Sea with this. They just fall. She didn't even have to explode them. They're just gonna fall.
I love it. Okay, that actually is extra funny. Yeah, she doesn't need to.
No,
explode a
I think
single
she doesn't have to reveal there's bombs there. Just open the sea up. They fall in.
At that point, you don't
What
even
are they
need the
gonna do?
paper. You don't even need the paper at all. Just open the sea. Just around them.
Maybe that is the barrier that Jiraiya bypassed.
I love it. Okay.
the Red Sea.
So I guess going back to that other Boruto reply. So Splinter says, maybe it relates to what Koji said in previous chapters where the fate shifted once more. So my theory is that Mamushi's threshold of being dumb has been shifted, and now in the current timeline, he has to multiply more than 30 to become like an animal. Maybe indeed
That makes sense.
it needs to be split more than 100 times. Either that or Koji's just straight up lying for whatever reason. So my problem with this...
It's funny though, my reply to this is kind of similar to the other one, even though it's saying something different.
Mm-hmm.
I buy that much more than Koji simply lying because it makes a lot more sense that like he didn't lie. What he told was the truth at first based on the future that he saw, but the future changed. So now Mamushi functions differently in the current timeline. That makes a lot more sense.
I know I have two things to say, but I'm curious what Kamui's answer is.
Yeah, so go ahead and pull up my thing because I wrote it.
Oh, okay, you already wrote it.
So I'm glad you're saying that. So lying aside for a moment. Whereas from a theorizing perspective, I understand that theory and I can see Ikimo doing it. But writing-wise, that would be so stupid, and it doesn't make any sense plot-wise, which is exactly why Ikimo will do it. Now, why am I saying it doesn't make any sense?
Well, I have my guess, which is going to be my answer, and in fact, it's going to be both of my things. The first one is WTF was changed for Mamushi's ability number dumbness limit to change, and then second of all, whatever that was, why would it change the limit of Mamushi's abilities?
Yeah, it's exactly. Why would telling him that he gets dumber as the why would it change how the ability works?
Because it would have
not
to
only
be...
does Mamushi not hear it,
exactly.
Even if he did hear it, how does he change the ability?
Exactly, because it has to be something Koji did. It has to be
I've written something similar about this, about a character in a D&D campaign that I run that can see the future, which the players keep trying to get details about, but the more they get told, the more it shifts what they do, so then the futures change from what they saw. What I would probably say about this is the best way that I could see it working from the way it was written is that by telling them the number, that's the number that they're shooting for, and like most of Mamushi and the rest of them, Mamushi is... they all show the capability of being different, for lack of a better word, a different way. The same way that Jura is extremely different and all the others can shift. So it could be that the information that Koji had just wasn't accurate to begin with. It's what he thought it was going to be, but that doesn't mean that that timeline was the one that he saw for sure. Because with time, there should be multiple timelines, and if that's the one he saw the most, that he saw the victory in, or saw like this is the threshold we need, that doesn't mean that that was the one that they came to now. Maybe that was in one where Jura murdered Himawari earlier or something like that. So it was a different reason why Mamushi was there and all those things. It could be that he's not on this exact time still, or it's not as accurate because things are moving or changing.
I have an alternative explanation for this whole thing, which is that because they've been killing or destroying so many of the Mamushi clones, but not all of them all at once, the numbers have been reduced, and therefore the intelligence has been going up. And so Koji hasn't lied, and I've preserved all of the continuity with this explanation.
No, it's not 100 total, it's 100 currently. So it doesn't matter how many they killed.
No, but I'm saying 30.
I'm problem with that.
30
But
number.
going back to something from before that. So like ignoring the weirdness of it again, why would Mamushi's ability change off
No.
parameters?
No. According to my explanation, his ability hasn't changed.
But I know. That's I'm going back first before I get to that.
Going to aces, yeah.
Okay.
But ignoring the fact that would just be weird. In character, as we've seen from Koji, he will say what's most likely, but address the less likely scenarios. For example, the Sand Mission. Most likely it was going to be Matsuri or Ryu, but it could be both. Sucks for them. It was both. But he said that might happen. So he's not saying, well, in most futures, 30 is dumb enough, but in some, it gets as high as 100. So be prepared. It's just, yeah, he gets dumber and dumber. 20 to 30 is going to be good. He sounds very confident because that's just what the ability always is.
Exactly, but based on that, the Sand Mission and this right here, he's not speculating. He's telling them the futures that definitely do, or he has seen that one of them will come to pass. The 20 to 30 number isn't just a rough estimate he's throwing out there. That means in some futures, it's as low as 20, and others, it's as high as 30. It's always a specific number. It's the range 20 to 30 doesn't make sense. It's just the possibility of the range. But one of those will happen.
Anywhere in that range is
exactly.
Like,
but we're obviously way past that, so it doesn't work.
Yeah. And so, now coming back to the more recent things. One, let's just say they're just constantly, Mamushi keeps making 100, they keep dwindling them down to like 20 or whatever. So they're just bad at the plan then. Because the whole point is, as the numbers get higher, the herding gets easier. Because they're dumber and instinctual. Well, they're not hurting him. They're just killing him. Do the plan. Herd him into one location. Mamushi's outsmarting you by not getting herded. That's the first thing. The second is, well, as we just saw in this chapter, Inojin stated he made over 100. They have not killed those ones yet. And he's still being just as not as dumb. He's not getting dumber.
He's being just as cunning.
He's being the same as he's bad. I'm not saying Mamushi's being smart. I'm saying he hasn't gotten noticeably dumber.
It could also be a thing where it happens on a delay.
I think I have a prediction.
I don't think this is
I have a prediction for the next chapter, which is that it's going to open with Koji saying, because remember the last chapter ended with him like grumbling and like there was like a sidebar translation note
ago,
with, like
yeah.
So I think it's going to open with Koji saying, "Yeah, but we're not killing them fast enough," type shit.
Now, I will say real quick,
that scene's already passed. It'd be weird to go back to that.
It would be partial. As devil's eggs advocating as possible here. If you really, and we're stretching the line as thin as possible, grasping at all the straws and needles in the haystacks we can find. I don't think this really indicates much of anything. But if you wanted to, it's the most nothing thing of all time. But if you wanted to say this is the evidence of Mamushi being dumber, you could say it's the fact that Koji arguably tricked Mamushi with his water bullet spit jutsu thing that he's trying to make it look like it's Kobu. Now, okay, so if you really want to stretch it, but not only would Mamushi in character probably just fall for that anyway, ignoring that. There's the fact that technically we don't know if he was mad at Kobu or if he saw the toad. Technically, we don't know. He could just know it was the toad and be mad at that. Second, that toad is tiny as shit, and literally nobody on the planet ever notices this toad. Ever. Consistently invisible to everyone's eye.
So it's not.
So I'm not going to blame that on Mamushi's stupidity when literally nobody has ever noticed the toad. Ever. It's in Two Blue Vortex, that toad has been walking around the entire village constantly, 24/7, never getting caught. But anyway, so I really can't blame it on stupidity.
It wouldn't make sense for Koji to do that if Mamoshi's just gonna get mad at his toad instead of Kobu.
Well, to be fair, he's acting as a singularity. He doesn't know a lot.
but that's also another problem, because I didn't bring this up earlier, but I wanted to. Koji hasn't got an update. So
yeah.
Oh, that is a problem.
So okay, that brings us to the update. Because
is it every 7 days?
The latest possible update is based on Boruto and Kawaki. The update didn't happen until Kawaki did the unforeseen future.
Yeah.
So technically, off screen, Koji could have gotten an update. But he should have gotten an update the moment Inojin learned that jutsu, because he never learns that jutsu until Himawari's dead in the future that Koji saw.
Mm-hmm.
So Inojin learning that jutsu should have given him an update at the bare bones minimum. That one right there. That future doesn't happen the way it does otherwise.
You know what sucks about this whole thing is, like, Prescience is simultaneously the best future sight ability in fiction because of how many limitations and weaknesses it has, but also all these limitations and weaknesses and whatever make it such a shitty.
It's the best and worst.
Well, actually, okay. I wanted to say this earlier. So,
writing perspective,
can I just say, I've never been interested in D&D, and your explanation of D&D earlier is the one and only time I've ever been actually interested in it, based on the way you explained it. Assuming he's here, but I guess he's not. Well,
He's just so flustered. He doesn't know what to say.
It's just so funny because like he needs updates and shit, and it's like, oh my god, dude, get a better ability.
Yeah, honestly though, I want to see possessed Koji get an update again. What the hell? I want to see him do it more often.
I can't wait for them to retcon
shut up,
Koji.
Gene. I'm getting an update.
Can't wait for them to retcon him into not doing his eye roll anymore. You know, like the first time he did it.
Or he just never gets an update ever again.
I stopped getting updates. I don't know what's wrong with Christians.
But at the very least, I don't think he's got an update during the Mamushi invasion, because I feel like Inojin would have pointed it out at the very least. It'd be weird if that all happened off screen. Like, it's fine if Koji gets an update off screen in general, but if randomly Inojin is there to see it, then they probably would show the scene, I think. Just feels like they would.
I mean,
especially if it's during the Mamushi invasion. Especially.
Well, technically, Inojin learned the jutsu before he invaded.
No, I'm saying, like, if whatever happened, to give Koji an update during the invasion.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. If they actually kill Kobu, there's no way around it. He should be getting an update. That just isn't a thing that's happening.
Yeah. I mean, technically, we don't know if there are possible futures where Kobu just coincidentally died in this Mamushi invasion anyways, in which case he would know what happens when Mamushi dies. But regardless of that...
That is true.
In which case, I don't even know if it would be an update.
Would he even be that worried if that was...
Would that even cause an update? If it doesn't change the future, but it's something that never would have happened otherwise? Because in this case, if Kobu dying, if it doesn't matter how he dies, if he dies in a way that he never would have otherwise, would that give an update?
So that's the question, though. It's similar to the, like, Boruto flying Raijin. Well, he learns it in the future, but he doesn't learn it when he does in the future. Does Koji get an update for, like, a when change event, or is that only when the event never happened, period? I
think he gets updates every time there needs to be a build up of changes. It's not just like one change, update. It's like, there's been like 50 changes, I need an update.
Yeah, but that's so bad then. I mean,
I know, that's why
it's just operating on unknowns for weeks.
One possibility that I don't think we've talked about yet, surprisingly, somehow, despite the simplicity of it. I don't think this is necessarily likely, but it'd be very simple. He gets an update anytime one of the potential futures is snuffed out.
Yeah.
Then he would just be getting updates like 24/7.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, again, I think actually my theory is plausible now. That it needs to be like a build up of a number of changes, and that's what needs to be updated.
What it could be, we're just going to be bouncing around the same circles of he'd be getting updates often all the time. But another possibility is the opposite of what you said. He only gets an update when a new possibility has been created.
I think that's more likely. And that's why, because it's like the opposite of that, because that's why I don't think it's the opposite of that, where it's whenever a future snuffed out. That wouldn't really make sense for an update.
Yeah, but I think new possibilities probably crop up every 5 minutes. Every time somebody flicks their wrist at a certain direction, a new possibility is created.
No, if he can see all possible futures, and that's like 3 years in advance or whatever, seemingly, then it would be whenever there's like the singularity of fate nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever singularity creates a new possibility.
I think my build-up theory actually explains all of this perfectly. It just covers everything. It's just such a perfect show.
Well,
build-up theory.
You could say it's perfect plot-wise, but it's bad.
Oh.
No, it's terrible.
I don't understand your build-up theory. Is your build-up theory that Mamushi's made 100 clones and that like 80 of them have been killed?
No.
It's
My
like 20
build-up
total.
theory is that the Prescience only gets updates once enough changes have
Oh, sorry. I
occurred
thought the
to the
build-up theory was
timeline.
for Mamushi.
Okay.
No.
I'm only willing to accept that. Now, this doesn't work for Viz because Viz ruined it, but I'm only willing to accept that theory if, Oodie, if you can guess it, in your head at least, 10 changes have been made. 10 new paths have been created.
And, 10. Yeah, of course. 10
In light
paths.
of the name, 10 paths, the actual name of the jutsu.
Bro, I'd be
Yes.
10
so
directions, 10 paths.
humored to
paths.
see what Viz does now that they've dug their rabbit hole. That's not how that phrase works. Dug their rabbit hole of the prescience terminology.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because if Ikimoto does do that idea,
That would be so
they're
fun.
just going to stay, oh, it's every 10. But it's infinitely less cool.
That's going to be so funny. Viz really
But it
fucked
like,
up.
but
I
like,
can't believe,
okay,
I
but
can't
it
believe I've been referring to it as Prescience, by the way. Like, I must apologize for my indecency. It is 10 directions.
Yeah, honestly, I was hurt for the longest time, and I just didn't have the heart to say anything.
Very,
We never do
very
that
funny.
again on this podcast. We would never, unless you're trolling.
I shall
Unless
now
you call it
publicly-
pre-science,
you're
don't
not
call
gonna-
it prescience.
You guys, I'm now going to commit public seppuku. I'm going to shove a sword into my gut, and I'm going to commit seppuku
Damn.
on stream.
Welcome back.
It'd be
But
legendary.
what
You
I
can commit pre-science.
what I more so meant is rather than just saying, "Oh, it's every 10 times." If Koji says something along the lines of, "That's where it got its name from," Viz is screwed.
Oh, they're so screwed. Giga fucked.
Yeah, that's where it got its name from. You know, pre-science.
Like, Viz is either going to translate it and not care about everyone being confused, or they're going to completely change it to something else.
Yeah, they're just gonna make it up.
They're actually going to retcon it to 10 directions in that chapter.
That's
Like,
another
guys,
possibility.
it's been 10 directions this whole time. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Another
Don't know
possibility.
why they changed the name.
Another funny possibility would them
This is
try to
stupid
make
and
it work
run by
when it
humans.
just doesn't. like they try and say like prescience has 10 letters in its name or something.
P-R-I.
It doesn't.
Does it? P-R-E-S-C.
It does if you add a couple
I-E-N-C.
periods at the end. Oh, does it really?
It does have 10 letters.
That's crazy word.
Bro, if I was hired on Viz, I would do that just for the troll.
If I was hired on Viz and my build-up theory came true, I would actually commit seppuku.
Well, why?
Because
And she'd
okay,
be happy.
I should have clarified. If I was in Viz and I was in charge of renaming it in the translation to Prescience.
Oh, okay,
and
that's what you mean.
Yes, and this chapter drops and my build-up theory is true. And it is the 10 changes thing, then I would commit seppuku.
Nah, bro, I would just go all in at that point. We're just gonna make our own story.
Might as well. Ace.
Oh no, they might translate it
guess
to
not.
something else. They
No,
might
he
translate
went
it to like
green, but didn't.
25
I know,
changes.
dude. He was also clearly here when he like laughed like a minute ago.
Oh, I
Wouldn't
was
that be
listening.
funny?
I'm getting from a bunch of my friends. I'm getting texts now that are flooding in for happy birthday.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay.
He's just so popular.
And
Well, I
he's
do work
directing
third-
a play.
I mean, I do work third shift, so a lot of my coworkers, since I'm not at work, are like, "Happy birthday! You should come into work." And I'm like, "You've lost your mind." It's 7 degrees outside. There's nothing making me leave this house other than it being on fire.
Guys, I'm actually I'm going to bed, so that's the end of my time here.
To be fair, Angus, this was planned to be a 2-hour stream. And yes, Kamui, my throat is screaming at me.
Okay.
So what you're saying is just one last rewrite.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna begin my 4-hour
You're the
long arc
worst.
rewrite.
Definitely is a good ending point to bring things to a close for everything.
Yeah.
Close to the non-rewrite section.
Out of curiosity, Ace, before moving on to that final topic, have you seen latest chapter of Boruto TBV Vortex, chapter 30?
I have checked out chapter 30 while I was at work. So yeah, I did.
I haven't. No spoilers.
No
Well, it's a
spoilers.
little bit late for that.
Yeah, I will say that it is quite an interesting one, but it is mostly, it was I considered a building chapter towards escalating the conflict that they've already said. Because if you say what the plan is, the plan can't follow along with that in writing for some reason. They have that trope that if you say the plan, then the plan can't succeed the way it was said, because then there's no subversion of expectation. And I say if you say the plan and do the plan, you did subvert expectations because people will wait for it to not work.
I was going to say the same thing, yeah.
Very true.
But I think, again, I think the more interesting part is I think that it's more of a delay. I think that Koji thought he knew what he saw, but I think this could begin to start where he begins to question if the knowledge he has is accurate enough. And others start questioning how accurate that knowledge is. While some things seem to be spot on, other things seem to have been changed drastically, and it's going to end up putting Team Boruto or Team Anti-Mamushi at risk. And I think that's where things are going to escalate just slightly.
There's so much delay. There's so much delay in Boruto. I feel like every other chapter, damn near every chapter, is like delayed towards the inevitable.
You know what? I am a fan. I'm the type of guy who I don't mind if my food takes longer, as long as when I get it, it's good.
The food is not pretty good, though.
So if they make me wait, I expect the payoff to be worth it. Otherwise, then it'll be an issue. But I'm a patient man. I can let a full arc play out before I try to evaluate it, because something that might not look right now could have some payoff later on. So I'm willing to give enough earned credit to see how this Mamushi battle plays out before I try to judge it on just a part of it versus the totality.
I'm really not surprised it's been delayed. I should have predicted that. I don't know why I predicted that. It would be Koji saying, "Oh, we're not killing it fast enough." I should have predicted it's just going to be more delays.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the holidays and everything that happened, I can imagine that the delays are understandable, but I expect it to then be paid off accordingly. Because if you don't give me the payoff, then all you've done is just lead me on. So, and that changes for everybody. It's subjective. Some things that are a good payoff for other people will only frustrate those who do not have faith into Blue Vortex or where the story has currently been going.
Yeah, as we know, with our good pal NZ Hammer, everything's a payoff.
You know what? That's true enough. But it's always interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
right. But speaking of Kamui's newest topic.
Well, I have one at the very least that I know Oodie is just gonna agree with it. It's not gonna take long.
All right. I like this idea.
So I'm not sure if we just
famous
say
last words.
Okay, I'm not sure.
And
That's what you can search if you want to have it on screen. Is it rewrites?
Kamui, which one?
I said rewrites. Can you not hear me?
I thought you said we're done with rewrites.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you. I thought we weren't doing the rewrites because of the time.
Yeah.
Well, this is not going to take long.
You wanted to rewrite.
My God, Kamui, just couldn't wait.
Okay.
I am here to stay through some rewrites. Let's go for it.
Well, I definitely don't want to take more of your time up, and Kamui's probably already asleep.
I mean, it could be valid. We have yapped it up a bit.
Yeah. Well, any closing words?
What can I say? I do have closing words.
Ooh.
I would say that when it comes to all things good or bad, especially when it comes to shows. It is all subjective. What is bad to one person can be good to another, and vice versa. Don't feel shame in enjoying the shows that you enjoy, but also don't be enraged when other people like something that you don't. It's impossible for you to like everything that everybody else likes, and vice versa.
Very true. Good words to live by. I like that.
You know, I try. I'm a little bit wiser today, so I might as well just go ahead and sprinkle that out there.
You didn't feel like letting your inner demons out.
But if you want to be toxic, tell them ain't no way in hell that their show can be better than shows that you like.
That's right. I love to see it. All right, well, that'll do it for the Walky Talky podcast. Over and out.